Good evening, Marksman fans, and welcome inside Berglund Center in Virginia's Blue Ridge for a pre-Christmas matchup between the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Roanoke Rail Yard Dawgs. This is Marksman pregame. I'm Drew Blevins. I'll be alongside with you for this one. This is just another chapter in what has been a fun, fast, and furious rivalry for most of this season so far. The Fayetteville Marksmen have taken 4 of the 6 meetings between the two teams, and everyone here at Berglund Center. The Marksmen were blessed with a huge win the last time they came to Berglund Center. It was Black Friday, and with a shorthanded group as it was, with different guys out due to injuries, the Marksmen assembled a ragtag group of Fayetteville players that were ultimately able to overcome what was nearly a full Roanoke lineup. And despite the fact the Marksmen were outshot 40-19 in the hockey game, they were the team to skate away with a 3-2 victory, with Jason Polowski leading the way in net in a 38-save performance. Tonight, things look a little bit different as both teams are returning toward what looks like full strength, but there are still a couple of bumps, bangs, and bruises for both sides that we'll talk about coming up during our next segment of Marksman pregame. As it stands, it is a wonderful evening for hockey, just 2 days before a major holiday, and it's a good crowd here in Virginia's Blue Ridge to witness this, another chapter of one of the best rivalries in SPHL hockey. We're going to step aside for a quick commercial break. Coming back from it, you'll have the opportunity to hear from head coach Corey Melker as he prepares for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dawgs. This is Fayetteville Marksman Hockey.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more. Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman Hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes the guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If we're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
We welcome you back to Marksman pregame with the head coach of the Fayetteville Marksmen, Corey Melker. I'm Drew Blevins. Coach, you had told your team that it was imperative not to have a letdown game before Christmas this week. Why is that such a point of emphasis for you going into tonight's game?
Yeah, I know. I think if we want to be an elite team, these letdowns and, letdowns in the second periods, they just kind of have to get those out of our game. So tonight's a really big game. I think, we win this when we have 15 wins, which ties us for second, in the league halfway through the season. It also ties us for third place in the league. So, it's a big game, and the guys need to show up and be ready here.
As you speed point towards the halfway point in the season, you've been somebody who's talked to me multiple times about the process, not necessarily the individualized 2 wins. When you look back on this team starting on October 15th to here toward the end of December, what has the process been like, and are you satisfied with where this group is at this point in the process?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job. Always, I think there's room for improvement, but considering with what we've went through with injuries to key players, sickness to key players, I'm happy with where we are. But like I said, there's a long way to go here, and you talked about the letdown. We just can't have a letdown tonight, so we got to be ready to go here.
At the same time, you talk about avoiding the letdown. In every win you've had against Roanoke, you've gone +6 in the third period. You've scored 8 of your 11 goals in wins over the Rail Yard Dogs in the third period or overtime. What has it been like preparing for these rivalry contests and being able to rally your group in the second intermission, knowing that they're going to have a fighting chance in the final 20?
I mean, to be honest, we need to start better. I think each game I think maybe we've gotten down by a goal each time we've played these guys, which, it doesn't lead to success. We need to come out better, and, there shouldn't be any excuses. It's only 2.5, 3 hour drive to get down here. So shouldn't be any excuses tonight. We just need to be ready to go off the hop. In terms of the third period, I think that, comes into account with their conditioning and, how hard we work. But, to me, we need to start better.
Statistically on special teams, you guys were outstanding last weekend, 12 for 12 on the penalty kill, and on Saturday you went 3 for 5 on the power play. Are you starting to see a turning of the corner when it comes to those special teams groups and the execution of your strategy?
Yes.
Coach, any specific keys to victory tonight against Roanoke?
Don't have a letdown.
Coach, thanks for your time. Merry Christmas to you. Best of luck tonight.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
He's the head coach of the Fayetteville Marksmen, Corey Melkert. We'll be right back after these messages with more Marksman pregame. This is Fayetteville Marksman Hockey.
Baby, we have spiders on every corner outside our house.
Okay, I'll call someone to take care of it.
Baby, we have fire ants all over the yard.
Alrighty, I'll call someone else to take care of that.
Baby, these mosquitoes, you have got to go.
Here we go again.
One call to St. Peter Pest Control provides all these services. Total pest protection for one low monthly payment. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentist offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen. We welcome you back to Marksman Pregame. Drew Blevins with you from the broadcast booth here in Roanoke, Virginia. Let's go ahead and turn the attention to some of the changes in lineups for both of these teams tonight for the Fayetteville Marksmen. Unlike in previous games against the Rail Yard Dogs, it is a much shorter and sweeter injury and scratch report. Drake Glover remains on the 45-day injured reserve list. There were good reports that he was starting to make progress in being able to get back, which is always an encouraging sign. There is still no official timetable set for his return as of yet. Out of the lineup tonight is Brian Moore, and also scratched is Shane Bednard, who will be missing his second consecutive game for the Marksmen with an undisclosed concern. For the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, Brody Clays is the odd goaltender out this evening. Austin Rodebush is expected to get the start with Henry Dill backing him up. Dill missed 15 games this season on the injured reserve list. Also out of the lineup is defenseman Charlie Pelnick, who is serving the final of his 2-game suspension, stemming back from an altercation against Evansville last Friday. And Billy Vizzo was placed on the 21-day injured reserve list, retroactive to 2 weeks ago, as he is still dealing with an upper body concern. For the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, though, they do return Brant Sherwood, a guy who was unavailable to them in games previous against the Fayetteville Marksmen back on December 3rd and 4th. That all stemmed from a suspension that he was serving after he was ejected for coming off the bench to start an altercation on Black Friday here at Berglund Center. Also making his way back into the lineup is Nick Ford. He did play last time these two teams faced off against each other, and Fayetteville actually scored a goal, but he is somebody who is sticking in this lineup. And back from a 2-game call-up to South Carolina, Bryce Martin is expected to be in the lineup tonight for the Rail Yard Dawgs, which means this is a Roanoke group that is confident in the roster they're putting out there, and this is a big game for the Rail Yard Dawgs. It has been tough sledding against the Fayetteville Marksmen for this Roanoke group because so far this season, the Marksmen have just had their number. Plain and simple as that. They find ways to win. As we alluded to in Corey Melkert's pregame interview, and I think this is a fascinating statistic, in games where the Marksmen have defeated the Rail Yard Dawgs, they are +6 in goal differential in the third period. They've scored 8 of their 11 goals in wins in the third period or overtime. And as Corey Melkert had talked about, he wants to be able to kind of flip that script a little bit and not require a late game comeback and not require a third period effort to come out on top, but wants to have a better start. And it's interesting for a team that has gone +21 goal differential in the first period to talk about needing a better start. But against this Rail Yard Dawgs group, it is a different style of hockey. It is a sloggy, grinding game, and it's not that you're going to see any big physical plays that are going to come out and hit you in the mouth. It's going to be a lot of leaning on the other guy and wearing them down. And ultimately, if you think of the analogy of sharpening a pencil, you're going to get worn all the way down to the ferrule by the end of this hockey game. And I promise you this, you stick along for what will be a fun 3 periods of hockey. You're going to be entertained tonight here on the Marksman Radio Network as well as Hockey TV. Let's quickly have a glance at the SPHL standings board. The Fayetteville Marksmen are quickly climbing, but the Huntsville Havoc remain at the top. They are 19-1-1 with 39 standings points so far. They continue to pace the league. Quad City just behind them at 15-2-5. They have 35 standings points. Knoxville starting to slip by virtue of the fact teams are catching up to them in games played. They're 14-3-2. With 30 standings points. Fayetteville trying to tie them tonight. The Marksman currently sits at 14-6-0 with 28 standings points. Fayetteville is also looking to tie their season-long win streak and stretch their winning ways to 4 straight games. Pensacola climbing the ladder rapidly. They're 10-8-3 with 23 standings points. Peoria at 9-3-4. Sits in 6th place with 22 points. Evansville on the decline. They're 11-9-0 after getting beat twice here in Roanoke last weekend. They have 21 standings points. The Rail Yard Dawgs can hop them and tie Peoria for 6th with a win tonight. Currently, Roanoke occupies the final playoff spot at 8-5-5 with 21 standings points. On the outside of the playoff picture looking in, Birmingham, Macon, and Vermilion County in that order. We're going to pause for these messages from our corporate partners. Coming back on the other side, we'll tell you about our keys to victory. This is Marksman Pregame.
Our yard. So many anthills everywhere. Did you know that a single ant can live to be 29 years old?
Really? Well, what about a married one?
Seriously?
But really, we need to fix the yard.
St. Peter Pest Control handles all your mosquitoes, ants, spiders, cockroaches, and even rodents. St. Peter Pest Control provides full home pest protection and consistent treatment of ants and mosquitoes in your yard, too. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentist offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more. Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
For the final time during Marksman pregame, we welcome you back inside Berglund Center in Roanoke, Virginia. Drew Blevins alongside you. Let's go ahead and have a look at the keys to victory for tonight's game. We'll start things off with the Fayetteville Marksmen. The number one thing they have to do is limit turnovers. This has been an odd struggle this group has had for what has normally been a very polished and responsible puck-handling group. The Marksmen struggled last weekend with turnovers. They gave Birmingham a couple of opportunities late in Friday's 2-0 win. Birmingham couldn't put the puck in the back of the net despite the fact they had chances due to Marksman turnovers. And the only goal that was given up in Saturday's 3-1 victory came off of a defensive zone turnover. The Marksmen have to be a team that's responsible with the puck. This is a Roanoke group that likes to play fast and likes to play physical, and you don't want to give them more opportunities than they're already going to earn just based on their style of play. The other thing for the Fayetteville Marksmen tonight is simplifying the hockey game. It seems like there's always an extra build-up and a little bit more chaos when you're playing in a rivalry game, and this one means a lot to both of these two squads. But you simply have to put your nose to the grindstone and play the simplified game that Corey Melkert has talked about all season long. There's no need to be fancy puck handling. Get the puck deep into the zone. Go chase it. Create chances in the slot. Don't make bad pinches. It's very little things and a razor-thin margin in this series especially that has determined who wins and who loses hockey games, and the Marksmen need to be on the right side playing high-percentage chances to win the game tonight. For the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, they're going to need to find multiple layers of scoring. So far, it's been Mac Jansen and Jeff Jones who have carried the effort against the Marksmen so far this season. Jansen has 5 goals and 3 assists in the last 4 matchups between these two teams. Those are astronomical numbers. But if the Marksmen are able to shut down Jansen, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of backup scoring options for this Rail Yard Dogs group to utilize. As soon as they're able to figure out where the rest of the offense is coming from, they're going to be able to create a multi-layered attack and force the Marksmen to be 6 deep on the blue line and 3 forward lines deep in order to defend against them. And the other thing is they have to keep their composure. This has been a Marksman group, as Corey Melkert has talked to us about before, that takes on the personality of their head coach, Dan Bremner. He's a hard-nosed, gritty, physical player. He's a hard-nosed, gritty, and if he could be out there, I guarantee he would be a physical coach. There's a lot of determination in this Rail Yard Dogs group, and sometimes it just boils over. You can't have guys coming off the bench to start altercations like Brantley Sherwood did here on Black Friday. You can't have Brant Sherwood running the goaltender and getting tossed out of the game like he did on opening night. You can't have a guy like Sean Leonard that's grabbing hold of Don Oliveri and throwing punches when he's not ready. Now, of course, Leonard is on a call-up to the ECHL, but I hope you understand the point that this has been a Rail Yard Dogs group that hasn't been able to control their emotion. If they can do that tonight, they put themselves in a much better chance to be successful. That'll do it for us here on Marksman Pregame. Puck drop between the Rail Yard Dogs and the Marksmen is next.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world. of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more. A hearty hello and welcome to you inside of Berglund Center in Roanoke, Virginia. This is Fayetteville Marksmen Hockey on the Marksman Radio Network and Hockey TV. I'm Drew Blevins. I'll be alongside with you as tonight the Fayetteville Marksmen will meet the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs for the 7th time of 17 meetings between the two squads this season. The Marksmen have won 4 of the 6 previous and are looking to stretch their overall win streak to 4 games, matching their season long. Meanwhile, the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs have righted the ship. After a poor start to the season, the Rail Yard Dogs have won 3 out of their last 5 and are above 500 with a record of 8-5-5. This is a Rail Yard Dogs team that is looking for a win against Fayetteville here at home for the first time this season. They've had opportunities time and time again here at Berglund Center, but ultimately have not been able to climb the ladder against this Marksman group. And it's made this rivalry into something that means just a little bit more in tonight's contest. Let's go ahead and have a look at the starting lineup tonight for the Fayetteville Marksmen. It's the same group that started against Birmingham on Saturday. Jarrett Cupp and Vincenzo Renda will be on the blue line. Matt McNair will center between Tanner Fraze and Alex Raino. Fraze had 3 goals and 3 assists last weekend in games split between Macon and Birmingham. Austin Rodebush is in net for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. He'll tend to the goal to our left. Jason Polowski gets the nod in net for the Marksmen. He'll be in the net to our right. Marksmen are in their road white uniforms with black numericals, black shoulder yoke, black breezers, and white socks. And for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, they're in their black alternate uniforms with blue breezers, black socks, and gray numericals. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. A little holiday special from Roanoke. Raino chips it ahead of the blue line, but it's taken away by Brant Sherwood, who's seeing his first action against the Marksmen since Black Friday in a game where he was suspended for 4 additional contests after coming off the bench to stall an altercation. Brought ahead by Raino. He drives into the backhand. Rodebush with the glove out and ready makes the save as we turn your attention to the starting goaltenders tonight. Jason Polowski has a 12-4-0 record. He is second in the SPHL in wins, a 1.89 goals against average and a .927 save percentage. Also tied for the league lead in shutouts. Austin Rodebush is among those who also has 2 shutouts in the league. He has a 6-3-3 record, a .210 goals against average, and a .916 save percentage as Dan Bremner continues to hold his battalion of goaltenders close to his chest. He is the only team in the SPHL right now that is carting 3 goaltenders. Henry Dill is backing up Austin Rodebush tonight. Brody Clays is a healthy extra. Chipped into the far side corner by Tanner Fraze as the Marksmen will get off on a line change. 45 seconds gone by here in the opening frame of play as Jeff Jones chips this one into the attacking zone for the Rail Yard Dogs. Onto the puck is Jarrett Cupp. Lost it in his skates. Here's a quick shot on a flyby by Ford. Caught and held on to by Jason Polowski with 19:01 to go in this first period. And already you can tell this game has a pretty good clip to it, as Polowski will tend to his glove side face-off circle for the ensuing draw. Marksmen undefeated here at Berglund Center this season. The only other building that they are undefeated at this year is the Macon Coliseum. As this is a pass that's given into the middle by FX Girard, and he'll backhand behind the net looking for Wyatt Noski. Bryce Farrell runs into Travis Armstrong, who's been nursing an upper body concern, but he is in the lineup tonight. Farrell in the far side corner will get some help from Wyatt Noski trying to dig the puck free. Armstrong is there with a little bit of help from Christian Vela to knock it free. And the Rail Yard Dogs breaking out on the near side boards. Dumped into attacking ice by Josh Nenadal, who's back from his trip to the injured reserve where he had an upper body concern. Slid to the near side boards where Wyatt Noski tried to chip it around to Bryce Martin, back from his 2-game call-up to the ECHL South Carolina Stingrays. The Marksmen will skate it out of their own zone. Alexis Girard gains the red line near side, shoots it in to the chest of Martin, who will forehand ahead for Brant Sherwood, and he'll dump it in behind the net. Into the far side corner, CJ Stubbs will get a little bit of help behind the cage from Nick DeVito. Puck is taken there as Alexis Girard goes digging after it. Harper trying to fish the puck out of a couple of skates as Girard has his man pinned to the boards. Finally, the Marksmen are able to break it out, but no further than the blue line. Bryce Martin flies it in toward the net. This one goes off the pad of Polowski as DeVito will hold the line. Sends it to the near side corner for Sherwood. He passes to the point for Bryce Martin, who will slam it around the kick plate to the far side boards. Taylor Best knocks the puck free for Taylor Mccoy. Mccoy, the captain, will backhand it in over top of Austin Rodebush and behind the net. Dug free, pass to the slot toward Fraze, settled instead by Oliveri at the blue line. His slap shot off the end wall and wide. Corralled there by the Rail Yard Dogs as Daniel Klinetsky will skate the puck up. Klinetsky settles to CJ Stubbs, but it goes off of his skate and is picked up by Sam Storman. Storman enters the zone far side, will shoot it into the far side corner where Matt McNair will go to chase. Run into by Martin, but finds Alex Raino there. A pass to the slot is knocked away by Klinetsky, and he'll send it all the way around the kick plate. This may very well be icing. It will reach the goal line, and it was waved off by the near linesman. That's Joe Johnson, as he deemed Oliveri could have gotten there and kept the play going. To the far side, Tanner Fraze into attacking ice, lost the puck over top of his stick, and Roanoke will settle. Off the far side boards, the pass was intended for Jeff Jones. Turnover, but a good recovery on the play by Vincenzo Renda, who blew a tire at the far face-off circle of his defensive zone. Renda will skate the puck ahead of the red line, shoot it into attacking ice where Dylan Hill will go back to grab it for Roanoke. Hill slides it to the near side wing where Mac Jansen will cut across the center ice face-off circle and backhand it down the far side boards behind the net. Polowski on his backhand, out of his net to play the puck. He's double-teamed. Nick Ford's the one to dig it free to Hill at the top of the near face-off circle. Now right back for Ford, who turns from the top of the circle, fires a shot that goes off a body. Wyatt Noski sweeps it off the near side glass and bounces it to the red line no further. Dylan Hill will push it back for Martin. Gave initially to Jones, who had to push back for Martin with one-man pressure coming from Wyatt Noski. Turned over at the blue line. Marksmen run into each other as Farrell and Noski collided. Crowd loving that here in Roanoke, and if you don't think this game means a little bit extra for this Roanoke group, just listen to this crowd. It's a rare day that the opponent gets booed coming out for warm-up. The Marksmen were greeted to a chorus of them taking the ice for warm-up here this evening. 4 minutes and 30 seconds gone by in the first period as the puck is pinned on the far side boards as Tyson Kirkby tried to kick it free. He does, but right to Richie McCartney. Overstepped the puck and had to get it back from Matt O'Day. Headman play to Kirkby. He's got Taylor Best. Forehand, backhand, tried to slide 5-hole, shut down by the goal paddle of Austin Rodebush on the Marksman's best scoring opportunity of the game to this point. Taylor Best missed the last 6 games with various illnesses. Good to see him back, and he nearly gave the Marksmen a 1-goal lead here early in this first period. Media timeout coming at the next whistle, provided it's not a goal. Near side corner. Roanoke will fly it all the way up and ahead. It's cut off by Harper, who backhanded off the near boards around to Vela, but Klinetsky is back to receive for the Rail Yard Dogs. Given into the middle of the ice for CJ Stubbs, crossing the red line. Pass to the far wing for Jeff Jones. His shot rolls up the stick of Sam Storman and out of play, which will take us to a pause with 14:36 to go in the first period. Good clip to this one. Rail Yard Dogs and Marksman tied at 0.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world. of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
.14:36 to go in the first period. The Fayetteville Marksmen and the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs knotted up in a scoreless tie. Taylor Best had a breakaway about 25 seconds ago and was stonewalled by Austin Rodebush, who is starting to find the touch he had a season ago with the Knoxville Ice Bears. And he's really been the one who has backstopped the Rail Yard Dogs to most of their success. Henry Dill has a win. Brody Clays has a win. But Austin Rodebush has corralled the other 6. Long shot from Raino was blockered away by the aforementioned Rodebush. As Tommy Picorney will play it behind his own goal line to Bryce Martin. Clean breakout to Brant Sherwood, who lumbers up the ice. Sherwood around to Oliveri into the near side corner. Storman runs into Sherwood, knocked the puck free. Raino will take it on his stick, had it on the backhand, lost it to C.J. Stubbs, who backhands to Bryce Martin, near side face-off circle. To Stubbs, at the circle, cuts to the slot, gives a backdoor pass looking for DeVito, who fanned on the one-time attempt. Now Martin has it. Gives into the high slot for C.J. Stubbs, who will turn to Martin on the near side half wall. Shot through traffic, misses wide, catches the kick plate, and will head all the way out for a free clear for the Marksmen with 13:45 to go in this first period of a scoreless hockey game. Bryce Martin toward the net. Blockered away by Polowski, who will send it into the far side corner. Floated up to the blue line. Armstrong holds the line, but couldn't get it around of Taylor Best, who is able to shoulder the puck right back out to center. Handled there by Roanoke. Armstrong, the captain, slides a pass into center ice for Jansen, who crosses the line with wings on either side of him, but somebody was offside, and it looked like Jeff Jones may have been a step ahead of the play, which will take us to a pause with 13:23 to go in this first period. Tommy Picorney, who just handled the puck, has been a day-in, day-out defenseman for this Roanoke group, but he's taken a rather unique path to get to the SPHL. Played his college hockey at ACHA Ohio University with the Bobcats, but prior to that, he didn't play in any of the major junior leagues. Instead, he was in Tier 3 juniors with the USPHL's Bay State Breakers. And good to see a guy that worked with what he had be rewarded with an opportunity here. Speaking of opportunities, Marksman may have one. Backdoor pass to Best. Missed between his skate and his stick on the near side face-off circle as FX Girard found him. The other way, Nick Ford looked to the far side wing for Jones. Best took the passing lane away and deflected the puck back out to center. Daniel Klinetsky to Nick Ford. Now to Jones between the face-off circles. Cuts to the near side. Backhands a pass to Nick Ford. He ends up behind the net but loses the puck to Taylor McCloy. Sends it off the far side boards to Thomas Clayton, who is a college teammate of Roanoke captain Travis Armstrong. Behind the net, Clayton, turning with the puck on his forehand, will backhand into the near corner. Had Best there, who looked to the slot, but the passing lane was taken away by Matt O'Day. Skated up the ice by Chris Vela, down the far side wing, drops for O'Day there as he crosses the blue line. Wyatt Noski with a good stick lift on Brady Hepner as 3 Rail Yard Dogs are at the far side hash marks, just trying to jockey for position. The puck squirts free under the glove of Jason Polowski, and he'll freeze the puck. A lot of college teammates playing against each other in this contest. As we told you at Finlandia University, Travis Armstrong and Thomas Clayton were once teammates. Tyson Kirkby once played alongside of Josh Nenadal and Charlie Pelnick, who's out of the lineup tonight, serving the final game of his suspension. It's Sonia Oswego with the Lakers. Reset of the face-off to the glove side of Jason Polowski. 12:07 to go first period. Still scoreless between the Marksmen and the Rail Yard Dogs. A bouncing puck at the blue line will have to be corralled by Armstrong in neutral ice. The Rail Yard Dogs will break it into their zone down the near side wing. Hepner, the first in, took a hard shoulder from Matt McNair, skates through it, backhanded toward the slot. The lane was taken away by Alex Raino, who will chase the puck here as Tommy Picorney backhands it around him. To the near side wing, Sam Storman will head back behind Polowski to start things up for the Marksmen. Storman cuts to the far side of the ice, a cross-ice pass Ricocheted off the stick of Tanner Fraze, who may have thought he was the intended recipient of that pass. Forces a turnover as Dylan Hill will have it at his own blue line. To the far side defenseman, that's Martin. Slides a pass near wing Sherwood. Headman's for Nick DeVito, who drives in at the near side face-off circle. Lost the puck there as Mccoy goes digging after it. Line held by Sherwood. He's got it high slot, but lost the puck to Mccoy, who will fish hook the puck out, and he's got Don Oliveri for what could be a 2-on-1. Oliveri backhands over top the net, and the chance is squandered. To the far side of the rink, DeVito will backhand for C.J. Stubbs as the Rail Yard Dogs are content just to settle the pace of play. Stubbs took down Best at center ice. Wanted a penalty, will not get one as the Marksmen will complete the line change for the new forward group. C.J. Stubbs down the near side boards. Holds and fires off the stick of Sherwood into attacking ice as now Roanoke will get off on a change. 10:30 to go in this first period. Headman look for the Marksman. It's Tyson Kirkby. Pushes it around of Daniel Klinetsky, who's a step ahead of him to grab the puck and send it to the far side corner, where Armstrong had it but lost it. Marksmen hold the line. Kirkby floats one toward the cage. Sticked away by Austin Rodebush. So the Rail Yard Dogs will settle behind their own net. Wyatt Noski and Bryce Farrell pressuring. Rail Yard Dogs are able to get the puck out down the far boards. Jeff Jones into attacking ice to Jansen, who fires. Kicked out by Polowski on his best save of the evening so far. Armstrong now to Jansen, who turns from the far face-off circle. High slot. He pulls the trigger. It's blocked and stunned Jarrett Cupp. Jansen at the blue line, sends it near side. Klinetsky fires one on net. Knocked away Polowski. Rebound in front. Jason Polowski says no as he slid over to the far goal post to keep it out. Now the Marksmen turn to go on the attack. This is Farrell. He fires his shot, blocked by Klinetsky as he took it off the shin pads. Daniel Klinetsky will start the breakout from behind his own net. Responsible puck handler who led all FPHL defensemen in points in 2019-2020 with the Carolina Thunderbirds, scoring 60 in 46 games. Roanoke will start things up directly from center. Headman pass to Nenadal, who gives to the far wing Picorney. The defenseman jumping into the rush, tried to curl one into the slot. Polowski took away the lane with a stick. Now Martin from the near point, just able to push it to Richie McCartney. McCartney cuts across the ice at the top of the face-off circle, down to the far side. He toe drags into the far corner, bounces one toward the slot, looking for Vela. The lane taken away as Harrison Harper got a stick to it. Up through center, McNair is dropped. Hard hit by Josh Nenadal. Dumped in, Polowski returned to sender in the far side corner. Raino backhands off the linesman. McNair looking for the puck. It ended up staying in Roanoke ice, but it hit the linesman who was in neutral territory first. And now a couple of words being delivered between benches as this rivalry game heats up with a little bit of physicality. 8:46 to go in the first period. Timeout on the ice. We'll take it with them. Roanoke and Fayetteville tied at 0.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
.846 to go in this first period. The Fayetteville Marksmen and the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs knotted up at 0-0. Both goaltenders have put on a show so far. Austin Rodebush with an early breakaway save. Jason Polowski on a scramble in front. Made 3 in the span of 10 seconds. Neutral zone faceoff won by the Marksmen as Sam Storman dumps it in after he got ear-holed by C.J. Stubbs. Skated up ice by the Rail Yard Dogs as Sherwood cuts to the middle of the ice, crossing the attacking blue line, lost the puck as the Marksmen will take it, and Tyson Kirkby works up the near side of the rink. Gains the red line, backhands it into attacking ice. Mccoy was a step ahead. He has to touch up as Travis Armstrong will head back behind of Austin Rodebush and start things up for Roanoke. Skates right between the face-off circles and gives a pass ahead of center to Sherwood, who pulls the trigger from the top of the attacking circles and misses over top of the net. Picked up there by Taylor McCloy, who will utilize help from Tanner Fraze to get it out to center no further. Sherwood chips it into the zone for Roanoke, far side corner. Sam Storman back to retrieve for the Marksmen. He'll stand directly behind of Jason Polowski, just south of 8 minutes to go in this first period, still scoreless. Roanoke outshooting Fayetteville 4-3 in this contest. But Roanoke is out hitting the Marksmen 5-2. Turned over at center. Bryce Martin backhands into attacking ice. It bounces into the trapezoid. Storman will go back to get it. Lays a pass to the far circle for Tanner Fraze, who will headman to Matt McNair. 2-on-2 as the Marksmen cross into attacking ice. He drops a pass looking for Fraze, who is the trailer, but missed him wide on his forehand side. This will bounce into the Marksman zone near corner, where Jarrett Cupp out of Curry College has to go grab it. Marksman will break it out to the near side boards. Dumped in by Alex Raino. Back behind the net, Rodebush thought about playing it, sees Travis Armstrong is there, and will allow his defenseman to do the honors instead. Armstrong skates right up center, looking at Jeff Jones. It's turned over. Bryce Farrell curled into the middle as he was looking for Wyatt Noski, but the lane was taken away by Mac Jansen. Armstrong has it near side boards. Comes out of his own zone and will backhand forward. It bounces behind the Marksman net, where Renda looks to the far side boards as he was trying to hit Taylor Best. Best around his man, lost the puck, but we're going to get a hand pass against Tommy Picorney of the Rail Yard Dogs with 6:41 to go in the first period. Another pause upcoming. Taylor Best back in the lineup after missing the last 6 contests. Told me yesterday he was feeling good, really buzzing. You'll hear from him during the first period intermission report. It's the Mercyhurst product. Looks to get back on track. At one point this season, he was 1-2 as the scoring leaders amongst all rookies in the SPHL with his teammate Matt McNair. And of course, when you miss that chunk of time, you fall off a little, but not too much. Best still standing at 16 points on the season, 10 of them being assists. He's been an asset. Here's a shot on goal by Taylor McCloy that's waffle boarded into the netting by Austin Rodebush. 6:29 remaining in this first period. Scoreless between the Marksmen and the Rail Yard Dogs. Roanoke trying to pull out all the stops tonight. And Roanoke's going to play 8 of their next 10 at home here at Berglund Center. And that's a huge asset for this giant homestand upcoming for this group, because they are starting to put the pieces together, but the hump they haven't been able to completely overcome is beating this Marksman team, especially here. Dumped in on goal where Polowski will corral it in his chest and hang on. Jason Polowski came into the contest playing his last 84 minutes and 12 seconds without allowing a goal, trying to better his season-long record of over 125 minutes without allowing a goal that came back at the beginning of the year. The entirety of that streak was spent against this Roanoke group. Travis Armstrong skates down the far boards and will pass behind the net to DeVito, who gives it right back to him in the near corner. Nick DeVito curled back for Armstrong initially. He goes to war with Sam Storman. He's got 6 inches of height on Storman, but can win the puck away from him as Matt McNair comes in to clean it up. Pass it to the far wing. That's Fraze. Across the ice for Alex Raino. A long wrist shot low to the glove hand side. Reaching out and snaring it is Austin Rodebush. Alex Raino also having his own connection to the Marksman organization. He was teammates in the OHL with Marksman forward Brian Moore. And those two guys had the opportunity to play with and against each other when Moore went to the Sioux Greyhounds, and the large majority of Rayno's career was spent with the Sarnia Sting, just about 4 miles across the Canadian border from Port Huron, Michigan. You can go straight across the Blue Water Bridge as this one's bounced right in front. High stick on McCloy. We've got a penalty called by the referee in the far side corner. The only question that remains is, will it be of the 2-minute or 4-minute variety? Referee for tonight is Mark Duncan, who has done the large majority of games between these two teams. He's regional to this Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina area. And I believe that's going to be a 4-minute penalty if I read Duncan's hand signal correctly. We'll await confirmation, and it is. So Bryce Martin off for 4 minutes, a double minor for high sticking. Time of the penalty is 14:18 into this first period. as the Fayetteville Marksmen go onto the St. Peter Pest Control power play. A good start to the kill for the rail yard dogs. Let's go ahead and have a look at how the Marksmen are doing on the man advantage. They are 5th in the league in power play conversion at 19%. They went 3 for 5 against Birmingham on Saturday. Struggling to break the puck into the zone here, though. Roanoke penalty kill operating at 90.8%. That is the 3rd best kill in the SPHL. Headman pass to Raino. Well, backhand to Tanner Fraze, who turns to the point for Oliveri, and the Marksmen begin the setup. Taylor Best to the far circle, gives to Fraze. He fires a wrist shot. Rodebush caught looking behind him, but had the puck pinned between his blocker and his blocker's side, and is able to keep this game scoreless for now. Never a good sign when a goaltender starts peeking behind him, and Rodebush felt it in that weird area right between your blocker's side arm and the side of your chest, and is able to keep that one out. Marksmen win the draw from the near side circle. Jarrett Cupp slides to the far blue line. FX Girard curls back for Cupp. Cupp slides to Matt McNair, high slot. Gives to the back door. Kirkby in front. One-timer. Oh, Rodebush! Twice! Austin Rodebush! Huge saves at the top of the goal crease for Roanoke to keep this game scoreless. 4:47 to go in the first period. The Marksmen still have 3 minutes and 5 seconds of power play time when we come back. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more. Good chances for the Fayetteville Marksmen on their first power play of the game. Austin Rodebush has already made 3 saves, and just 55 seconds have matriculated off the clock in the Marksman man advantage. St. Peter Pest Control provides year-round pest control solutions. Send all your bugs to see St. Peter. The Marksmen have 15 St. Peter Pest Control power play goals this year. Meanwhile, the Rail Yard Dogs have allowed only 6 in 65 shorthanded kill attempts. Marksman will win another face-off, and this is critical for these Marksman center icemen. Chopped in, this will hit the mesh and is out of play, as McNair was met stick-to-stick by Brant Sherwood, so another whistle upcoming. 2:54 to go in the double minor to Bryce Martin for high sticking. It's Taylor Mccoy. He's rather quickly patched up and will take the face-off here with the top power play group for the Marksmen. Keep an eye in the slot as Alex Raino is 6'5", 235, and is just a hunk of muscle that is very difficult to move from in front of the net. Rail Yard Dogs win the draw. This one is sizzled out of play. This is going to be delay a game against Travis Armstrong. That puck was not hit softly and went right down one of the tunnels, and perhaps fortunately, as it avoided hitting any fan. So the Marksmen will have 2 minutes of 5-on-3 time as Armstrong sends the puck out of play, a delay a game penalty. Time of the penalty is 15:32 into the first period. The Rail Yard Dogs are unable to clear after a face-off win, so the Marksmen will set things up with a 5-on-3 and the maximum amount of time they can enjoy it. Walking to the point is Taylor McCloy, high slot, looking for a lane, will backhand to Taylor Best. Best probing, walks and fires a pass to the far side wing. Raino will play it to the point for Don Oliveri. Trades places with Tanner Fraze, who has it between the face-off circles. Gives to Taylor Best to the far side circle. Now to Oliveri, his one-timer, hammered over the crossbar, off the glass, and all the way down the length of the ice. A free clear for the Rail Yard Dogs, as they've killed off 40 seconds of this 5-on-3 opportunity. Best, around of his man, works to the far side corner, off the far boards to Oliveri, who has it at the middle blue line. Slides to the bottom of the near circle for Taylor McCloy. Back for Oliveri. Fakes the slap shot. Finds Taylor Best. Slides to the far corner for Raino, who had the puck taken off of his stick, and out she goes. Brady Hepner with the clear and the change. And now the Marksmen find themselves with just a minute left to go on this 5-on-3 chance, and they're offside entering the zone as Mccoy was ahead of Oliveri. Arms crossed over his chest. Corey Melkert visibly disappointed. 3:20 to go in this first period. And a monumental opportunity for the Marksmen here. McCloy, Kirkby, Fraze, Best, Oliveri. The new unit out. Marksman will win the draw as Best slides to the near boards for Oliveri. Gives to Tanner Fraze at the far side of the rink. Into the attacking zone. He blows the tire but drops the puck for Taylor Best first. Gives to the slot. Fraze fires. He scores! Tanner Fraze continues to be white hot for the Fayetteville Marksmen. Adds a power play goal, and Fayetteville draws first blood. The goal comes on the 5-on-3, and Tanner Fraze continues his magic touch on the power play. 3 of his 4 goals since coming back from the injured reserve have come a man up. Time of the goal will be 16:55 into the first period rather. And Tanner Fraze has his 6th of the season and remains a point-per-game player for this Marksman squad. And now Fayetteville will still have 1 minute and 9 seconds left on a 5-on-4 power play. Here's a drive off of Rodebush from the point as he was handcuffed by the shot. Jarrett Cupp holding for the Marksman. Backhands below the goal line as Noski is all over Daniel Klinetsky. Puck jostles free for a moment as 2-by-2 they battle below the goal line. Noski soccers to FX Girard at the far side boards. He gives to Jarrett Cupp. Back for Wyatt Noski, who will backhand into the slot. Going to chase is Jeff Jones. He turns, hit his own man in the helmet. That was Mac Jansen. Marksmen keep the line. Cupp at the near side. Turn the puck over. Mac Jansen down the near boards, winds and fires. Polowski took the puck off of his chin as his mask pops off, and we'll get a whistle with 2:11 to go in the first period. Polowski will have to check the straps as he took that one right on the chin of his goaltender's mask. Just 30 seconds remaining, and the Bryce Martin double minor. He'll stand in the penalty box as the face-off will be to the glove side of Polowski. McCloy will take the draw against C.J. Stubbs. The Marksmen win it forward. His best was knocked over by Brady Hepner. He'll dump it into the far side corner boards, killing a little bit more time. Sam Storman there breaks it out to Taylor Best, who will have to turn back for Don Oliveri, who stands in the goaltender's trapezoid. Oliveri will pass to the far side wing for Taylor Best. Into the attacking zone, backhands to McCloy. He fires. Good stop by Rodebush, reaching out as the shot came across the grain. Cleared out by the rail yard Dawgs all the way to the other end. We go back to full strength with 1 minute and 38 seconds to go in this first period. Headman looked to Taylor McCloy, the captain. Ahead of the red line, he'll shoot it into the near side boards. Travis Armstrong goes to retrieve for the rail yard Dawgs. Will find his defensive partner, Dylan Hill. Hill skates the puck himself, tried to pass it to the near side wing to Nick Ford over at his stick as Storman will take it for the Marksman. Sam Storman sends it to the near side boards for Alex Raino. Raino twisting with the puck but gave it away to Brant Sherwood. He'll take it to the far corner. Sherwood stick handles around of Oliveri. Turns away from pressure from McCloy. Backhands toward Nick Ford. It's intercepted. Raino skates it ahead of the blue line, but he was met hip to hip on a good play by Armstrong. Turned over to Sherwood. He's got Armstrong driving the net, but lost the puck to Sam Storman. Good composure by the Marksman on that rush in by Brant Sherwood. FX Girard trying to speed around his man. Ford with a hard hit on Girard. Knocked the puck free. Dylan Hill sends to Armstrong, far blue line. Right back to Nick DeVito, but this will be offside with 39.5 seconds to go in the first period. The Marksmen leading 1-0. Coming up during our first period intermission report, we'll put this period on reset for you. You'll also have the opportunity to hear from Taylor Best during our first period player interview. Face-off in neutral ice, just favoring the rail yard Dawgs attacking end. It's eventually dug back by McNair to Jarrett Cupp. Cupp from his own zone finds Taylor Best as He chips it over Josh Nenadal, who took a run at him. Matt O'Day will play from behind of Austin Rodebush. Stick handling as he walks right out beyond the defensive blue line. Ahead of the red line, he'll shoot it into the near side corner. Just 15 seconds to go in the period. Renda running too hard. Jarrett Cupp, pressured by O'Day, will get help from McNair. So the Marksmen look to break it out. Cupp steers it off the near side glass. It's taken there by Martin at the red line. He winds and fires a slapper in on Polowski, who cradles it into his chest as the period comes to a close. Shots on goal from the first period for the Fayetteville Marksmen, 11. And for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, 7. Tanner Fraze continues to be the straw that stirs the drink for the Marksman offense. He has the lone goal in this one as Fayetteville leads Roanoke through 20 minutes of play, 1-0. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break. Coming back from it, we'll have our first period intermission report. This is Fayetteville Marksman Hockey.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more. Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman Hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If we're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Hey, it's Goldie from Good Morning Fayetteville for St. Peter Pest Control. They've been doing my pest control services all summer, and it's been wonderful not to have to deal with ants or mosquitoes the last few months. All that money I saved in calamine lotion. Ray and Preston St. Peter show up, they spray outside, but they also do in-home pest control. So if you have roaches or, dare I say, rodents, they'll take care of them as well, because the last thing you need is unwanted visitors making a nest in your Christmas decorations up in the attic. Call St. Peter Pest Control. They send all your bugs and pests to see St. Peter.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentists offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen. Well, the Fayetteville Marksmen open up a 1-0 lead in the first period over the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. Shots on goal through the first period for the Fayetteville Marksmen, 11 for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, 7. I liked where the Marksmen were on the power play. I don't know how good they were 5-on-5 that period, though. And it seems to me like this is a Roanoke team that is playing gripping the sticks maybe a little too tightly, trying to do a little too much. And we talked about for the Marksmen simplifying the game. But where it came to be a little bit of a difference, I thought, was when Travis Armstrong was just trying to clear the puck out. It's not like he was trying to shoot over or around someone. He just shot it well over the glass. He cleared it by a good 2 feet. And you cannot have your team captain doing that, plain and simple. But I think the other thing there is that's one of those little mental mistakes, one of those things where you're playing with a little bit of added extra pressure, and that's not something that this Roanoke team is used to doing. It's one of the beauties of a rivalry game, in all honesty, is it does really show you who's going to break first and who's going to have the nerves of steel. And while we still have 40 minutes worth of hockey left to play, that's certainly a point of emphasis now, as if Roanoke doesn't take that second penalty, there's a very good chance that we're talking about a 0-0 hockey game. As it stands, the Fayetteville Marksmen are now plus 22 with 31 first-period goals on the season to this point, and that's a very good mark. In fact, it's the best in the league by a good margin for goal differential in the opening frame of play. Officially, the goal is Tanner Fraze with an assist to Taylor Best and Taylor Mccoy. Good to see Best back on a scoreline after missing 6 games due to illness. For Fraze, sixth goal of the season. Taylor Best with his 11th assist of the year. And Taylor Mccoy sneakily working his way up the assist ladder as he now has 9 helpers on the year. Let's go ahead and step aside for a quick commercial break. Coming back from it, you'll hear from the man who's back in the lineup tonight, Taylor Best. This is Marksman Hockey.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentist offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen. Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If we're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Welcome back to Marksman Hockey. Drew Blevins alongside forward Taylor Best. First of all, glad to see you back in the lineup. What's it been like the past couple of weeks having to sit it out with a couple of different illnesses and bugs and watch your team enjoy some success but still have the thirst and the hunger to be back out there?
I think it's definitely a weird one for me. First time going through probably a month, close to a month of missing hockey without any real physical ailments other than, like you said, the illnesses with COVID and then the flu there at the end last weekend. So I think just happy to be back. Going through it, I was lucky I had a couple of roommates I was with through the first portion. So in terms of being alone and stuff, it was nice. I had a couple guys there, so nothing too crazy. And then I think for the most part, I'm just, you get taken back a couple weeks from the rink and you don't realize how much you enjoy coming here and the little things you miss, the conversations and just seeing the guys. So I'm just excited to be back and ready to help them continue the success here.
I mean, you had talked about being out for almost a month with various things. For you, what are your goals once you get back out there and hit the ice at game speed tonight?
It sounds cliche, but simple. I'm just going to try to push pucks past guys, use my speed to get around them, shoot everything, and get 2 points and get out of here for a good Christmas break.
What's something that you've seen that this team has improved on since last you were on the ice in gameplay? I know you've done a lot of quote-unquote film watching, following along with the guys, but also being back out there, seeing a couple of the new faces, the new team chemistry. What have you noticed that's been different for the better?
I think, honestly, this whole year has been pretty steady Eddie for us. We've not been too high, not too low. We've had adversity with illnesses, injuries, and whatnot. And I think when those things come early in the year, it helps the team grow and get tough and be playoff tough. And I just think, this group in here, no matter who comes through the door, the core that's here knows what it takes to win. And I think the biggest thing is we're finding ways. It's not always pretty. It's not always out shooting teams, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, the 2 points are going our way. And I think that's something, our grit has gotten a lot better. So.
Do you think it's helpful to be part of a team that still has a lot of youthfulness on it, maybe hasn't been jaded by the grind of youth hockey, to be coupled along with some of the leaders who are dedicating themselves to being here throughout the course of the year?
Yeah, I think, it's just a culture from day one when you came here. I think everything was open, honest, from the coaching staff on out that, there is going to be guys coming in and out. And I think at the end of the day, he's got a great group here and the guys that do want to be here that have shown us young guys and a couple other young guys like myself how to handle yourself like a pro and go through the ups and downs. I think I hate to be a broken record, but finding ways to win and finding ways to finish the job, whether it's pretty or not, is how you win in the playoffs. So that's what we're gearing up for.
I want to end on a sentimental note. I know you and Alex Raino and Tyson Kirkby had the opportunity to go to the Falcon Children's Home yesterday, donated over 250 toys that were given to the Marksmen by their season ticket holders at the holiday party on Tuesday. Just talk about that experience and how that impacted you to see the difference that you were making in those kids' lives so close to the holidays.
Yeah, I think I touched on it a little bit in our interview over there, but just until you see it for yourself and you're made aware of what's around you, I think we get so lost in the game and practices and workouts and all this stuff that when you get removed from the rink, you realize that there are a lot of people who unfortunately aren't going to have the chances that you've had. And I think it's probably the biggest thing that we could do here is to give back to that community and make sure that they know that, if there isn't someone in their corner, that we are.
Best of luck tonight.
Thanks.
He's Taylor Best, forward for the Fayetteville Marksmen. We'll be right back with more Marksman hockey after these messages.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If we're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Welcome back to Berglund Center. Drew Blevins with you, about 3 minutes and change away from puck drop of period number 2 between the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Roanoke Rail Yard Dawgs. Let's go ahead and take you around the world of sports in what is a rather quiet penultimate day before Christmas. In the Gasparilla Bowl, Central Florida and Florida duking it out in Tampa Bay. The teams remain scoreless heading toward the end of the first quarter there from Tampa. In the Frisco Bowl earlier today, Miami of Ohio takes care of North Texas 27-14. No NHL games tonight as the league has been put on pause until after the Christmas holiday. Meanwhile, there will be a full slate of SPHL action, or at least so we thought until about an hour or so ago. Roanoke will be in Knoxville on the 26th, Vermilion County at Carver Arena against Peoria. Macon will be taking on Huntsville from the Von Braun Center, and just recently postponed as of about an hour and a half ago, Evansville will not be hosting Quad City as that game has been bumped due to return to play protocols according to the SPHL League office. Puck drop of the second period between the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Roanoke Rail Yard Dawgs is next.
Mikey?
Carolina's Dentist offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
Baby, we have spiders on every corner outside our house.
Okay, I'll call someone to take care of it.
Baby, we have fire ants all over the yard.
Alrighty, I'll call someone else to take care of that.
Baby, these mosquitoes, you have got to go.
Here we go again.
One call to St. Peter Pest Control provides all these services. Total pest protection for one low monthly payment. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Through 20 minutes of play, the Fayetteville Marksmen leading the Roanoke Rail Yard Dawgs by a count of 1-0 as the teams trade ends during this middle frame of regulation. The Marksmen will be going from left to right across your radio dial here in period number 2. Jason Polowski will tend to the left side net. Another 20 minutes added to his streak of playing without a goal allowed, which makes it official. He is now, for the second time this season, over 100 straight minutes without allowing a goal. Officially, that is now 104 minutes, 12 seconds, and 4 consecutive periods with a clean sheet for Polowski. Taylor Mccoy will take the draw for the Marksmen. He'll go against Brant Sherwood for the Rail Yard Dawgs. And away we go with period number 2. Marksmen win the draw and will drift back into their own zone. Oliveri will stand behind the goal line, passes ahead, but it goes off the skates of Sam Storman. Sherwood takes the puck away at the near hash marks and backhands behind the net for C.J. Stubbs, who lost the puck to Sam Storman. The Marksmen are able to get it out to neutral ice, but no further, as Matt O'Day will corral for Roanoke. Headman the puck, but off of a stick awkwardly The Marksmen will go back into their own zone to grab it. Mccoy looked up for Tyson Kirkby. The lane was knocked away by Travis Armstrong as the Rail Yard Dogs go into their own zone to regroup. Brant Sherwood ahead of the attacking blue line will chip it right around to Vincenzo Renda, but he'll have help from Kirkby, who backhands to Renda, who nearly turned the puck over in the slot. A little roller is found by Polowski, and he will melt the puck down. Brant Sherwood back in the lineup after a 4-game suspension, and in talking with Rail Yard Dogs play-by-play voice Mitch Stewart, he told me that Dan Bremner had really put Sherwood in the doghouse. A veteran player should know better than to come off the bench to start an altercation, and there was just a complete lack of forethought there of what the consequences were, and it put the Rail Yard Dogs behind the 8 ball, deeper than just the weekend they played against the Fayetteville Marksmen, as that was a 4-game suspension. Far side boards, Alex Raino is engaged by Jeff Jones. Raino pool cues the puck to the near side boards, as the Marksmen are able to skate it out to the safety of center. A backhand pass to the far wing. Raino gives to the back door looking for Fraze. The pass is too far for him as the net is dislodged from its moorings. The officials are going to let the play go on as Jones sends a pass to the back door. Shot goes wide. Good chance for Nick Ford, and now we're going to get some rough stuff as Matt McNair's in the middle of it with Nick Ford, Travis Armstrong, and Vincenzo Renda. I don't think we're going to see any penalties given after this, as one of the linesmen is going to have to come 10 to the net behind Austin Rodebush, who seems to be in a little bit of stress, shaking out his legs after he had to extend across for what was a backdoor pass toward Tanner Fraze. .18:30 to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Rail Yard Dogs as they'll backhand below the goal line. Near side corner. Push to the point. O'Day swings to the far side blue line. Shot by Bryce Martin is blocked almost immediately by FX Girard. Puck bounces to the far side corner. Alexi Girard digs it free, but sent a pass over the stick of Wyatt Noski. Bryce Martin will curl to Brady Hepner, who has it at the far blue line. He'll twist behind the net. Marksman of the first team to it. This is Bryce Farrell. He's run into hard, digging after the puck. 2-by-2, they work at the near hash marks. He's into it with Josh Nenadal. Dug free by Harrison Harper. He looks up ice. Will feed FX Girard, who has a step on. His backhander goes wide of the far side goalpost as he was shielded away by Bryce Martin. Now Matt O'Day's turn to drive. Off-angle shot from the near face-off circle is caught and held on to by Polowski with 17:38 to go in the second period. Bryce Martin having the opportunity to play against his former teammate again this evening, and Alexi Girard. Those two were in Elmira, New York last year together. More interestingly, though, Bryce Martin is playing on a team that has included as many as 8 former Columbus River Dragons who won the Ignite Cup last year against Martin, Girard, and Elmira. Turned over in the slot. Polowski at the top of the goal crease says no on Nick DeVito, who was 3 feet away from the top of the crease when the turnover came right to his tape. Good stop by Polowski, who is ready. We told you in Marksman pregame it was going to be paramount that the Marksmen limit turnovers, and they get away with one there. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Polowski. 1-0 the Marksmen lead on a goal from Tanner Fraze on the power play that came 16:55 into the first period. Mccoy thrown from the face-off circle, so Taylor Best has to come in. Wins it cleanly back for Jarrett Cupp, who's overtaken by DeVito. Pass to the slot. Sherwood's one-timer. Blocker to side by Jason Polowski. Now Armstrong sends it off the end boards. Cupp releases from his man. Will backhand up ice and out over top the stick of Daniel Klinetsky. Could be an on-man rush for the Marksman. Driving in is Best. Hanging on to the puck now. Mccoy backhands to the point. Renda sweeps to the far side point. Held for a moment by Oliveri. His shot goes off the wayward skate of C.J. Stubbs. Mccoy feeds it around to the far corner, looking for help from Best. The Rail Yard Dogs are able to get it around him, but not completely out. through center. Oliveri has the puck on his forehand and will lay it behind of Austin Rodebush as a new forward group comes out for the Marksmen. Slapped ahead to DeVito, who will send it into attacking ice with one man chasing. That's Jeff Jones. Polowski backhand to the far side boards. Raino had to play it behind the goal line. Turned over. Trying to shuck off his man is Jones as he's watched closely by Sam Storman. Jeff Jones cuts to the near faceoff circle. Twists one off of a skate. Fans on the puck on the retry attempt and now settles at the middle blue line. Jones will backhand behind the goal line one more time as Roanoke goes to grab it. Being pinned on the near side boards is Ford, and finally the Marksmen are able to get it out. This is McNair, who sweeps on the backhand. Alex Raino, far wing, rolls it in toward the net, and Rodebush sniffs it out and will freeze with 15:55 to go in the second period. 1-0, the Marksmen remain in the driver's seat. Austin Rodebush last season placed third in a goaltender's win streak in SPHL history. He had 10 for the Knoxville Ice Bears in an unbelievable stretch. Here's a long shot from the point that misses wide of Rodebush's blocker's side. Hepner into the near corner, works around to Bryce Farrell, and will find Bryce Martin for the rail yard Dogs. Flipped up to the near side boards and clubbed in by Hepner. Stepping in front of his man to grab the puck is Jarrett Cup for the Marksmen up the near side boards. This is high up in the air. Farrell hauls down O'Day, but we're going to get a hand pass as was called by Brett Small, the linesman. We'll see where this faceoff ends up. It looks like it'll be favoring the Marksman attacking side of center. Joe Johnson getting direction from Mark Dungan, who will place the faceoff exactly there. 15:30 to go, second period. Marksman leading 1-0 as Farrell hops in front of Hepner, and because of his false start, that'll send Wyatt Noski out of the circle. Gerard has to take the draw. Loses this one as Vela will push back for Armstrong. Sweeps to the far side boards for Tommy Picorney. Turned over there. Wyatt Noski brings it into attacking ice down the far boards. Takes a knock, but is able to play it below the goal line toward Bryce Farrell. He's muscled off the puck as it works up the near boards. Harper just flings it toward the net. Rodebush lunges out to make the save with the glove, and he's going to hang on as Bryce Farrell has a few more words for Travis Armstrong, Josh Nenadal, and Brady Hepner. Farrell not particularly well liked here in Roanoke, which is interesting. He's got a willingness to drop the gloves, but at the same time, Farrell has one of the biggest smiles you'll ever see of anybody in that Marksman room. And he's shown a lot of leadership for a rookie as well. He was an alternate captain for SUNY Potsdam during his senior season with the Bears. Mccoy toes in for the draw for the Marksman, wins it initially. His best will bounce it to the near corner. McCloy lost the puck to Armstrong, who will fling it to the far side of the rink. C.J. Stubbs is there as he'll pitch fork ahead for Nick DeVito. Quick shot off the stick of Oliveri and wide to the far corner. DeVito will chase the puck there, gave a pass toward the slot, but it was knocked away by Sam Storman. He'll break it out up the far side boards now. Taylor Best driving, has a man going with him, it's McCloy. Best holds far faceoff circle, his wrist shot wide of the glove side of Rodebush. Oliveri coming in to hold the line and does with pressure in his face from Sherwood. McCloy hanging on to the puck here. The rail yard Dogs overtake him on a double team. Backhanded to the high slot. Holding on to it is Stubbs. His shot was affected on the way through by Taylor Best and bounces wide to the near corner. Brant Sherwood lifts it for Stubbs in front, who pushes the puck wide. Taylor Best pinned to the far side half wall with Oliveri there to help dig the puck free. Brant Sherwood comes away with it, plays it behind the net. Stubbs, wrap chance, gives to the back door. Sherwood wasn't ready for it. The Marksman will flip this one up in the air and out to the safety of center, where Daniel Klinetsky will settle it down for Bryce Martin. Headman looked toward Jeff Jones. Instead, it's Nick Ford to take it at the near wing. Backdoor pass, just wide. A tic-tac-toe passing play that ended up with Jeff Jones pushing the puck wide to the near goal post. The Marksmen dodge a bullet there. 13:40 to go in the second period. 1-0 the score remains in favor of the black and orange. Moved up to the near side boards. The Marksmen couldn't get it out on the first try, but now Tanner Fraze will take it ahead. Lost the puck to Matt O'Day. He'll flip it up to the red line, and it'll be dumped in by the rail yard Dawgs. Jarrett Cupp behind of his own net to play it. Backhands to Vincenzo Renda and took a hard hit in the far corner. Renda looking up ice. Has a man there. It's Raino. He forehands ahead for McNair, who lost the puck crossing the attacking blue line. Now Jones with Bryce Martin driving. Jeff Jones will drop for Matt O'Day near faceoff circle. O'Day pulls the trigger. Polowski says no. The Marksmen are able to clear the rebound just out to center. Long change here in the second period. Marksmen hustling to the bench with one-man pressure from Alex Renault. Here comes Chris Vella ahead of the red line and into attacking ice down the far side boards. He fires a shot that's kicked away by Polowski. Line held by Richie McCartney back toward the front of the net. Sticked out by Polowski. Rebound is scooped up by Wyatt Noski. He takes a hard shove. Nearly turned the puck over, but gets it right back from McCartney. Wyatt Noski gains the red line and sends it deep into attacking territory. Tommy Picorney is there for the rail yard Dawgs. Sends it up to the near side boards. Harrison Harper pinches to hold the line and does. Armstrong for Roanoke. Backhands off the skates of FX Girard. Now a pass in front for Noski. His one-timer cut down is getting a piece of it with the cheater pad of his glove was Rodebush. Good chance for the Marksman. Chris Vella trying to break it out on the near side boards. He's cut off there as Mccoy takes the puck. Taylor Mccoy, toe drags, will get a little bit of help from Taylor Best as falling to his backside was Picorney. That ended up being a good defensive strategy. Out to center, the puck goes at the red line. Taylor Mccoy has it on the near side boards. He'll skate it back and pass to Harrison Harper. Harper will step ahead of the red line. Looking to get around of Nenadal. He cannot. This is a 2-on-1 for Roanoke. Down the far side wing is McCartney. He holds. Backdoor pass. Oh, Polowski in the splits. Makes a huge save for the Marksmen. Fayetteville dodges another bullet. Now Tyson Kirkby's turn at the far circle. Using that reach is Travis Armstrong to knock the puck away from him. McCloy turns to the far point. Storman walks into a shot tipped on the way through just wide of the near goal post. Under 11 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second period now, as both teams have opened up the speed here in the second period. Armstrong feeds the far side wing as C.J. Stubbs steps to. Will deliver a pass to Sherwood at the far side boards. Tried to flick it ahead, but it was knocked down by Storman, who will go to the far corner to get it. Storman in his own zone. Sends a pass behind the red line, or behind the goal line rather, to Oliveri. He'll flip it back up through center, through the legs of Matt O'Day. One man pressuring, that's Tanner Fraze as O'Day gets to the puck. Leaves it in an open space for Bryce Martin, who will find Nick DeVito on the near side boards. Gave a pass into center, but it was knocked away from C.J. Stubbs as the Marksmen work right back up the near boards. O'Day not having any of it. He'll skate it ahead himself. O'Day into attacking territory. Ducks around of a hit from Oliveri, but lost the puck to Sam Storman, who will skate directly behind of Jason Polowski. Storman looking up ice, feeds to the far side wing. He was looking for Tanner Fraze. Taken away by Bryce Martin, who finds DeVito. Gives to Jansen. He winds and fires a slap shot off Polowski, off the crossbar, and over top the net. Great chances for Roanoke, who cannot buy a goal. Here's a drive-in from Tanner Fraze on Austin Rodebush, who blockers it down and plays it ahead. Good read by Vincenzo Renda. Played right back to the blue line. The Marksman attacking in, but Mac Jansen took the puck away there. To the far side corner, Daniel Klinetsky in his own zone. Sidesteps a hard hit from Thomas Clayton. Clayton's all over him. Wyatt Noski comes in trying to dig the puck free. Clayton and Noski working against Daniel Klinetsky and Travis Armstrong. Armstrong's the one to come away with the puck. Slides a pass directly up through center. Backhanded forward by Jeff Jones as he's find Nick's Ford. He sends a long shot from the top of the near face-off circle. Blocker to his side by Polowski. Jansen on the rebound. Off-angle shot cut down by Jason Polowski. Rebound bounces to Thomas Clayton. He takes a couple of shoves from Ford. Puts it in open space for Jarrett Cupp. Ahead for FX Girard. Off the far side boards and out to Wyatt Noski at center. Now Clayton with a chance. Armstrong survives the hit. Clayton watching him as Clayton will finish Armstrong, who delivers a pass directly behind of his net. 9:19 to go in the second period. 1-0 Marksman. Furious pace to this one with a good 7 minutes without a whistle now. Armstrong ahead of the red line. Will find Brady Hepner down the near wing. Hepner stick handling a couple of times, top of the near circle. Finds Armstrong near point. He'll feed it below the net. Looking in front, one-timer, they score! Brady Hepner off the far side goal post and around of Polowski. The shutout streak is broken. And the Rail Yard Dogs tie the hockey game with 8:57 to go in the second period. We told you to earmark the power play marker by Tanner Fraze. Keep an eye on this one too. I'm not officially sure how long that was without a whistle, without immediate timeout. But it was over 7 minutes, and the Rail Yard Dogs are the team that come away with the goal at the end of the sequence. And now because a goal was scored, there's still no immediate timeout. Brady Hepner, the goal scorer, leaves it in the near side corner as Matt McNair's all over his man. Hepner comes in to help out. Dug free to Jeff Jones behind the net. Hepner will take it at the far side corner, turns one toward the net, up into the glove of Jason Polowski, and we'll pause with 8:35 to go in the second period. Good one brewing here in Virginia's Blue Ridge. 1-1 the score.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
8:35 to go in the second period. The Fayetteville Marksmen, the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs knotted up at a goal apiece after Brady Hepner scores his third of the season to tie the game from Jeff Jones and Travis Armstrong. Armstrong continues to pace this Roanoke group in assists, as now he has 14 on the year. Solid mark for the Roanoke captain. Face-off will be to the glove side of Jason Polowski in the Marksman defensive zone. Top line center, Matt McNair, will go out to take it alongside of Travis Raino and Tanner Fraze. Sam Storman and Don Oliveri are the defensive pairing. And what has been a change of pairings from what we had in the first period, where Oliveri had kind of been splitting time with Vincenzo Renda, who has since been moved to be Jarrett Cupp's defensive partner. Far side boards, this is Sherwood, who turns behind the net. Oliveri pins Stubbs there. Stubbs lost his stick, and that'll allow Storman to get to the puck. At the far side boards, Alex Raino sends it off the far side glass, high up in the air. This will bounce at the red line and eventually be turned back to Tom Picorney. Picorney straight up ice through the legs of Oliveri, icing wave by the far linesman. Sam Storman into his own zone to grab it. Oliveri sweeps it off the end wall and to the far side wing. This is Alex Raino. Up off the far side glass. This puck is going to roll, icing his wave as both Armstrong and Picorney turned away from grabbing the puck. Now a headman look. Polowski out of his net to play it. Jarrett Cupp will go behind the net to start things up for the Marksman. Fires a pass to the far wing. That goes off the skates of Tyson Kirkby. Nearly bounced in onto Rotobush before Armstrong came to get the puck. Turned over to Taylor McCloy near blue line. Drops it back. Line held by Cupp. He fires. Big save. Kirkby on the rebound. Off the backside of Armstrong. Now popped up in the air and over top the net. Great chance for Kirkby to get his first professional goal. Austin Rotobush will be buying Travis Armstrong dinner this evening as Armstrong used his backside to keep that puck out. Another turnover by Armstrong. This is Taylor Best down the far wing. Good recovery by Dylan Hill. Armstrong hauls down Best, who took a shot up near the face. Kirkby blew a tire. Spins it off the near sideboards. Jeff Jones leaves it in an open space for Armstrong. Swept to the far boards. This is Dylan Hill, who will play it ahead. Driving in is Nick Ford. He's got a lane. Off-angle shot at the far goal post. Polowski seals himself there. Makes the save. Into the near side corner now. Pushed to the near blue line. O'Day hanging onto the puck in his attacking zone to Mac Jansen. Pushed to Bryce Martin at the far side blue line. He'll play it all the way around. Ring around the Rosie to O'Day at the near side point. The long way around the kick plate. Now a pass to the back door. Jansen can't hang on to it at the far face-off circle. Jansen hauls down Best. No penalties. He lost his stick. It was tied up in his equipment. Played forward by Taylor McCloy as he pushed it around to Vincenzo Renda. Headman pass for Roanoke works. Nick Ford Backhands it into attacking ice below the goal line. Vela will let it go for Josh Nenadal in the far side corner. Nenadal leaves it there for Vela. Backhand pass to Hepner. He was tied up by Wyatt Noski. Now Bryce Farrell brings the puck ahead. Ahead of the red line, he'll shoot it on goal. Rodebush wants to play it out and does. Hits off Vistanchen in the near corner. Noski will get some help from FX Girard to chase it. Forehanded around of him by O'Day. Off the far side glass, line held by the marksman Alexi Girard, who took a shove for holding the line. Bryce Martin works around of Wyatt Noski to the far boards. Headman pass to Hepner, who's got it at the center ice face-off circle. Into attacking ice for Roanoke. Plays it all the way around behind the net. Picked up there by the Rail Yard Dogs. Good pressure by the Marksman defensive group. They cannot get it around to Travis Armstrong as he's run in too hard. And a big hit by Tanner Fraze. Knocked below the goal line one more time by the Rail Yard Dogs. CJ Stubbs on his backhand, far side of the rink. Gives to Tommy Picorney, far blue line, who will step into the face-off circle. Lost the puck there to FX Girard. His backhand pass goes just wide of Fraze. It'll bounce into Marksman attacking ice, where Travis Armstrong will retreat behind of his own net to grab this puck. Armstrong saunters ahead. Gains the defensive blue line and will play it to the near wing. DeVito sends it to the near face-off circle. Sherwood tried an off-angle shot that Polowski tracks into his blocker side leg pad and will hang on to. 4:45 to go in the second period. 1-1 the score remains between Roanoke and the Marksmen.
Mikey?
Carolina's Dentists offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
The score remains after a furious second period with back-and-forth action. Fayetteville Marksmen and the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs treating the fans here in Virginia's Blue Ridge to another good one. Step one for Corey Melkert, as he astutely pointed out, the Marksmen have only scored once against Roanoke in the season series. That came in a losing effort the day before Thanksgiving. While they scored first in this one, now looking to take advantage of it and finish it, they'll need another goal after Brady Hepner tied the hockey game. 4:30 to go in the second period as this puck is going to oscillate back down to Jason Polowski, who steps into the near face-off circle and will touch it to Sam Storman. He's got Oliveri in the near corner, Matt McNair to the far side, and will push to the center iceman McNair. McNair will bring it down the far side boards. May have a lane. Off-angle shot high on Rodebush, who will hang on to the puck and pin it against his blocker side shoulder to get a whistle. 4:09 to go second period. Time out of the ice. We'll take it with them. 1-1. Score remains.
Look at our yard. So many anthills everywhere. Did you know that a single ant can live to be 29 years old?
Really? Well, what about a married one?
Seriously?
But really, we need to fix the yard.
St. Peter Pest Control handles all your mosquitoes, ants, spiders, cockroaches, and even rodents. St. Peter Pest Control provides full home pest protection and consistent treatment of ants and mosquitoes in your yard, too. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
.409 to go in the second period. We finally caught up in media timeouts after a 7-minute segment without a whistle ends with a Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs goal. You knew you were going to double up on media timeouts once. You didn't know you were going to get them in this quick a succession. So both goaltenders will head back to their respective nets. Taylor Mccoy, playing in his 115th career SPHL game, will take the draw for the Marksmen. Had the game-winning goal against the same Rail Yard Dogs group back on Saturday, December 4th, and that play ended up as number 3 on ESPN SportsCenter's top 10 Of course, a lot of that had to do with Brian Moore undressing all 3 defenders in the 3-on-3 overtime. And as Mccoy said, I just finished. Matt O'Day will hold the line for the Rail Yard Dogs. Deep in attacking ice. Tyson Kirkby will meet him stick to stick and is able to get it back out to center. But Roanoke will take it. Turned over to Taylor Best at the far red line. Best calling for the puck here. It'll bounce into Marksman attacking ice, but Fayetteville doesn't have control. So the Rail Yard Dogs will retreat behind of Austin Rodebush. O'Day sends a pass to Jeff Jones. He crosses through center into attacking ice, trying to do it himself. Gave to the last man who was there. That's Mac Jansen. Backhanded off the end wall to Nick Ford. And a round of Jeff Jones. Armstrong holds the line to Jones, far side corner. He's double teamed. Finds Ford in the near face-off circle, who fires a shot that goes off the stick of Polowski and wide into the near corner. Now a pass to the slot. Jansen fires off FX Girard. Line held by Vela. Finds Jansen at the far circle. Jansen button hooks around the net. Will work all the way up to the point. Jansen turns into space. Ford to Vela. He pushes it wide to the far goal post. Picked up there by FX Girard. Can't get it around Chris Vela. Marksman struggling to break this puck out. Finally they do. Tanner Fraze at the center ice face-off circle. Winds and fires a shot crossing the blue line off of Armstrong. Headman pass to Brady Hepner, who scored once. He drives in but pushes the puck wide of the far post. Marksman may have an opportunity as this puck is chipped off the linesman. Dylan Hill gets to it for the Rail Yard Dogs and will just dump it in. Vincenzo Renda turns away from a hit from Brady Hepner. Marksman just trying to break this puck out again. Renda unable to get the puck. Hepner centers toward Vela. Here's a bouncing puck. Shot on goal by Ninadal. And Polowski says no. Cleared only to the blue line. Dylan Hill at the near circle. Drives to the bottom of it. In front, Hepner's one-timer. Cut down by Polowski. Jason Polowski laying bricks in the Marksman net. And finally this is cleared all the way down. Foot race won by the Rail Yard Dogs. Icing, no change for the Marksman. And the face-off comes right back down to the Fayetteville defensive zone. Jason Polowski with a huge save right along the goal line as Brady Hepner nearly had his second of the evening. The Rail Yard Dogs have put 16 shots on Jason Polowski here in the second period. They've overtaken the shots on goal lead from the Marksman. Corey Melkert told us in his pregame comments you could not afford to have a second period letdown, and the Marksman just trying to get out of this second period, tied 1-1. Headman pass down the near boards as this is flipped up and out of play. And Mark Dungan says it ricocheted off the top of the glass, so no penalty upcoming. And by virtue of that, now the Marksman can change. That's a break for Fayetteville. Are still going to have to break this puck out, but at least they get 5 fresh legs out there on the ice. Mccoy with a rare face-off loss. C.J. Stubbs has it near circle. Gives to the back door for DeVito as the puck rolled right off the toe of his stick. DeVito's pass up to the point is deflected. Alex Raino in a foot race for it. Good positioning by Bryce Martin, but he stood up the far side boards by Mccoy for it. Put the puck into space. DeVito had it knocked away from him calmly by Sam Storman. Now turned over. Stubbs has it far side boards. C.J. Stubbs at the far circle. Finds a man below the goal line. That's Sherwood. Backhanded to the far side point. This is Armstrong. Back for Sherwood. Lost the puck to Sam Storman and lost an edge. Storman's going to hop up into the rush. 3-on-2 as the Marksman cross the line. Minutes to go in the second period. He shoots a pass ahead to Taylor Mccoy, who will backhand to FX Girard behind the net. DeVito jumps in front and is able to take the puck away. Sherwood stick handles around of Taylor Best. A good back-checking play by Best to take the puck away. Best drives into attacking ice. The Marksman nearly got caught with too many men. Armstrong will turn to the far face-off circle. This is carted ahead by Nick Ford. O'Day now drives around of Jarrett Cupp. O'Day ridden into the far side corner by Cupp. He'll get help from Matt McNair there to drag the puck free. McNair puts it into open space as this is forehanded along on a long pass by Best. Tanner Fraze is ahead of everybody. Icing waved 20 seconds to go in the period. Fraze backhands to the point. The pass is intercepted. Ford lays it ahead for Jansen. He's one-on-one. Jansen driving. Polowski says no. Puck knocked free to the far side corner. 10 seconds to go in the period. Here's a play for Roanoke. Right in front. Polowski bowled over. No whistle. Where's the whistle? Here's the shot over the crossbar. Far side goalpost. Puck is still free. Horn sounds. Period ends. And now some pushing and shoving, and rightfully so. Sticks flying, gloves flying. Officials are in to break this one up. Jason Polowski wanted to know where the whistle was. There's none. Corey Melkert is going to beat every player off the ice as he saunters off the bench, undoubtedly disappointed with his second period performance for the Fayetteville Marksmen. Shots on goal for the middle 20 for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dawgs, 16, and a game total of 23 for the Fayetteville Marksmen, 7, and a game total of 18. Brady Hepner scores. 11:03 into the second period. He ties the hockey game, and we're in such a familiar situation when these two teams meet, dead even through 40 minutes of regulation. Don't go away. Coming up during our second period intermission report, we'll put this period on a reset for you, and a ton of action there was. We'll also answer some of your questions right up here in the broadcast booth. This is Fayetteville Marksman Hockey.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman Hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Hey, it's Goldie from Good Morning Fayetteville for St. Peter Pest Control. They've been doing my pest control services all summer, and it's been wonderful not to have to deal with ants or mosquitoes the last few months. All that money I saved in calamine lotion. Ray and Preston St. Peter show up. They spray outside, but they also do in-home pest control. So if you have roaches or, dare I say, rodents, they'll take care of them as well, because the last thing you need is unwanted visitors making a nest in your Christmas decorations up in the attic. Call St. Peter Pest Control. They send all your bugs and pests to see St. Peter.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentists offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
Through 40 minutes of regulation, it never ceases to amaze me how often these two teams put on a show that is nearly identical. It is not high scoring, it is fast-paced, it is physical, and inevitably, one team has a strong first period, one team has a strong second period, and it all ends up washing out. And is a game that will be determined in the third period once again. In doing my research, these two teams have gone to the third period tied just three times this season, twice here in Roanoke, once in Fayetteville, and the Marksmen actually trailed going into the third period of opening night here in Roanoke on October 15th. Rail Yard Dawgs had the lead in their two wins going into the third period, which means it's familiar territory for the Fayetteville Marksmen marching into this final frame of regulation where you're tied up in a slogfest is the word we've kind of adopted to talk about this game. But it's familiar territory, and you know you can do it because you've done it before. Let's go ahead and put the second period on reset. No penalties, oddly enough, in that second period, and it went by very, very quickly. Brady Hepner is the only goal scorer. He scores from Jeff Jones and Travis Armstrong, 11:03 into the second period. That was the play that ended well over 7 and really closer to 8 minutes of continual action without a whistle. That's why we had so many of those media timeouts between the 5 and 4 minute mark to go in that second period as we just got backlogged. And sometimes that happens in the game of hockey, and you just got to be ready for it. Corey Melkert, though, had talked about it in his pregame comments. One thing that he knew this team needed to avoid was a second period letdown, and unfortunately for the Marksmen, that was exactly what that period was personified. There really were not a lot of quality scoring opportunities for the Marksmen aside from the backdoor pass to Tanner Fraze that misses wide of him in the first minute of the second period. Other than that, the Marksmen were stuck back on defense for most of that frame. And as he said, this is not a team you want to give opportunities to, and you've just got to clean up the effort overall. And I think there's no words and there's no better illustration of how frustrated Corey Melkert was than while the altercation was going on after Jason Polowski got run over in the goal crease at the end of that period. Corey Melkert was off the bench into the door before any player even thought about getting off the ice. And I think that right there talks about how dissatisfied he's going to be with that second period. And for the Marksmen, that has been the bugaboo frame. They have been -9 in goal differential, and that's a tough thing to swallow. We'll be back after these commercials where we'll answer some of your questions from right up here in the broadcast booth during our Ask the Voice segment. This is Marksman Hockey.
Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman Hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world. of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
We welcome you back inside the broadcast booth here at Berglund Center. Drew Blevins with you as the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs are knotted up at a goal apiece. Let's go ahead and turn your attention to some of your listener-submitted questions here in the broadcast booth as the Fayetteville Marksmen have this game knotted up. Pardon me, we are seeming to have a few technical difficulties here as I try to ensure that everybody from Hockey TV as well as the Marksman Radio Network is getting good audio. Let's go ahead and talk about our first question of the night, and this one comes from Macy, who is listening out in Salisbury, North Carolina, and Macy wants to know, what is goaltender interference? And the reason I kind of dug this question out of a list that I kind of have stowed away is I think it's important to talk about what just happened at the far side end with Jason Polowski in the last handful of minutes. And what you saw there was Mac Jansen driving hard to the net, hits Polowski square in the chest, and at that point, the puck doesn't go in the net. If it has, these are the criteria that have to be met. First of all, did the player have ample room to avoid the goaltender and avoid contact? In my opinion, the answer to that question is yes. He can go either to the outside goal post or cut across Polowski and go to the inside goal post. The second thing is does he go into the goaltender without ever trying to stop? Or was he influenced to go in? And I don't remember which defenseman was behind him, but that's the judgment call Mark Duncan has to make. And the reason you saw no whistle there is it was deemed that whichever defenseman the Marksman had on Jansen riding him into the net, that defenseman was the reason he was forced into Jason Polowski. But if you're outside of those criterias, that's going to be goaltender interference. If you willfully go into the goaltender, prevent him from making a save, and do not make the ample effort to be able to get out of the way, that's going to be a problem, and that can either end in a goaltender interference and a disallowed goal or a 2-minute penalty for goaltender interference. And what I was more surprised at there is the net had actually dislodged off of its near side peg, and there was no whistle as it kind of bounced, and I didn't think it ever completely settled, but I'll have to go back and watch my own video feed on that. And our second question comes from Megan, who is listening all the way out in Clayton, North Carolina. And Megan wants to know, if you could give the perfect Christmas present to the Fayetteville Marksmen, what would it be? That's a great question. And ultimately, it's not for me to give. And I think Corey Melker did a very nice job of kind of describing the Marksman wish list. He wants to not have a second period breakdown, but at this point, this 15th win of the season means a lot to this Marksman group. So I think that right there is probably your answer. Corey Melkert has made no bones about it. This is a game that he wants to win. This is a rivalry series that he wants to win, and every game has been on a razor-thin margin so far. So thank you so much to Macy, and thank you to Megan for their questions tonight. If you want to have one of your questions answered on a future edition of Ask the Voice, all you have to do is email me at dblevins, that's DBLEVINS at marksmanhockey.com with your name, where you're listening from, and a good question about hockey or the Fayetteville Marksmen. We'll be right back to take you around the world of sports. This is Marksman Hockey.
Mikey?
Carolina's Dentists offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
Baby, we have spiders on every corner outside our house.
Okay, I'll call someone to take care of it.
Baby, we have fire ants all over the yard.
Alrighty, I'll call someone else to take care of that.
Baby, these mosquitoes, you have got to go.
Here we go again.
One call to St. Peter Pest Control provides all these services. Total pest protection for one low monthly payment. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
For the final time during our second period intermission report, we welcome you back inside Berglund Center. Drew Blevins with you. Let's go for a quick spin around the world of sports. No other games in the SPHL tonight. Roanoke will have a quick turnaround as they'll play in Knoxville on Sunday. In the Gasparilla Bowl, Florida leading UCF 10-9 as they speed toward halftime in that bowl game from Tampa. Earlier today in the Frisco Bowl, Miami of Ohio takes care of North Texas 27-14. And in the NFL, just kicking off, the San Francisco 49ers have a 7-0 lead on the Tennessee Titans. Folks, it seems like we always say these words when these two teams meet. Third period puck drop will decide the winner of this one. Next.
Hey, you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Welcome back to Virginia's Blue Ridge. Third period puck drop is upon us. As the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Roanoke Rail Yard Dawgs are tied up 1-1 through 40 minutes of play. Shots on goal for the hockey game for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, 23 for the Fayetteville Marksmen, 18. And here's a couple of statistics to throw at you. The Marksmen have scored 10 third period or overtime goals against the Rail Yard Dogs this season. In games where the Marksmen have won, they are +6 in goal differential in the third period. They have scored in the third every game they've played here at Berglund Center, and it has been an instrumental marker in all of them. Away we go with the final 20 of regulation. Sam Storman will send to the far side wing. FX Gerard tried to pitchfork it into attacking ice, and he sent it up into the Rail Yard Dog bench. So we'll hit the reset button and do it all over again from the center ice circle. Just 7 seconds off the clock on that last sequence. Face-off won by the Marksmen one more time. Sam Storman down the near wing. Got it ahead of the attacking blue line no further as Martin took it away. Now swung to the far boards as the Rail Yard Dogs get into their attacking zone. But we're going to get a pause as we have an offside call as is given by Brett Small, the linesman. So a staccato start to this third period after we had a track meet in the second. Rail Yard Dogs win the draw in neutral ice all the way back into their own zone. This is Bryce Martin. Will swing out to the far side defenseman. Away comes Roanoke. CJ Stubbs pushes to the near side circle. Sherwood fires a shot that was deflected on the way through off the stick of Storman, who's had a very nice defensive game to this point. Martin off the end wall, off the backside of the net. Sherwood ties up his man for the puck. Oliveri having none of it as this puck bounces eventually to Martin. Settles near blue line, but gives the puck away to Matt McNair. He'll push back. Sam Storman gives right back for Matt McNair. He'll skate it out of the defensive zone himself. McNair with Alex Raino as McNair is dropped by Bryce Martin, and Travis Armstrong will pick up the puck for Roanoke. Minute gone by here in the third period. 1-1 the score remains as Travis Armstrong will stick handle the puck in his own zone. He's played now most of his career with the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, but also did stints in Knoxville and Pensacola last season. Knocked into open space by the Marksman, but Armstrong steps ahead of the blue line. Lost the puck there to Fraze, but gets some help from Ford to knock it into attacking ice. The Marksman will go back to chase. Jarrett Cupp will slow things down. Passes right up through center. Fraze looked to deflect it. Taylor Best, but it's intercepted. Here comes Jeff Jones down the near wing. Lays it into open space. He was looking for Ford, who was a step slow. Now Fraze curls to Taylor Best. Down the near side wing he goes. Best toe drags in, but a good defensive stick by Bryce Martin takes the puck away from him. 2-on-2, the Rail Yard Dogs into attacking ice. Ford gets through a body check, centers the puck, looking for Jansen off of his skate and wide of the near goal post. To the far side boards. This is Bryce Farrell. Sidesteps Christian Vela. Tried to one-hand the puck around of Matt O'Day, but could not. The Rail Yard Dogs will push to the near wing. This is Mac Jansen. Lays it forward where Wyatt Noski will get the bouncing puck. He'll knock it right back up ice, but Hepner sniffed it out and knocked it away from Jarrett Cupp. Hard hit as Tyson Kirkby is slow to get up. Lost his stick as he ran into net at all. Behind the net, Chris Vela after it as Kirkby will be attended to by the training staff here. Looks like he may have had the wind knocked out of him. Bryce Martin in his own zone. Sweeps to the far defenseman as O'Day will headman this puck. It goes off a stick with Nenadal chasing. Alexi Girard has the puck and a step for the Marksman. Girard ahead of the defensive blue line. Found Alex Raino. Cross-ice pass is wide of FX Girard. The Rail Yard Dogs will send it right back. This will reach the goal line, but just as icing is waved. So Harrison Harper will be the one looking up ice for the Marksman with 3 minutes gone by here in period number 3. To the far wing, that's McNair. Driving in, has help from Raino. Raino will go to chase on his number opposite, Daniel Klinetsky. Armstrong upends Matt McNair. Finds the puck and headmans to CJ Stubbs down the near wing. Stubbs to the bottom of the near circle. Hooks around the net with Alexi Girard, shadowing him closely. Girard forces a turnover. Moves it up to FX Girard. Now to Renault, who will just lift it ahead below the goal line with Matt McNair going to chase. McNair had the edge on the much larger Armstrong, who sat on him. McNair lost his helmet. The puck is in Marksman defensive ice. McNair with a few more words for Armstrong, who gives him a stick jab. McNair off on a change. Turnover. Sherwood. Backdoor. Stubbs. Polowski says no. C.J. Stubbs from the bottom of the far face-off circle, robbed by Polowski. This is Taylor Blest, juggling the puck up in the air. Dropped it for Tanner Fraze, who overskates the puck. Now one more drive for the Rail Yard Dogs. Jeff Jones between his legs. He'll leave it for Matt O'Day. Backhands to the back door as he was looking for Jones. Skated free by Fraze. Odd man rush coming for the Marksman. It's Best with a man driving. Finds him. Here's the shot. Rodebush with a little bit of help from the back-checking Jeff Jones to keep the puck out of the net. That's a huge play by a well-respected Rail Yard Dog. Mac Jansen near boards. Into the attacking zone for Nick Ford now. He button hooks into the middle, looking for somebody in the slot, but nobody was home. Taylor McCoy takes it for the Marksman, and he'll float it right back down to attacking ice. Armstrong there to receive, but he turns it over. Noski with Farrell going, gives it to him. They score! Bryce Farrell on the back door. 2-1 Marksman. Bryce Farrell scored a big goal the last time the Marksmen were in this building. He scores one to give Fayetteville the lead here with 15-18 to go in the third period. Travis Armstrong with a turnover that is costly, and the Fayetteville Marksmen lead 2-1 with a goal coming 4:42 into this third period. For Bryce Farrell, it'll be his 5th of the season with his dad in attendance, and Wyatt Noski is going to have an assist. So the Rail Yard Dogs are chasing once again to the far blue line. O'Day tried to forge ahead, but was unable to. The far boards now. O'Day will take it in his own zone to Bryce Martin up the near wing. Martin rims it in as Alex Raino will take the puck and backhand to center. Intercepted. Martin flies a shot on goal. Reaching up in the air to grab it is Jason Polowski, and he'll hold for a whistle. 2-1 the Marksmen lead on the goal from Bryce Farrell. 14:42 to go in this third period.
Look at our yard. So many anthills everywhere. Did you know that a single ant can live to be 29 years old?
Really? Well, what about a married one?
Seriously?
But really, we need to fix the yard.
St. Peter Pest Control handles all your mosquitoes, ants, spiders, cockroaches, and even rodents. St. Peter Pest Control provides full home pest protection and consistent treatment of ants and mosquitoes in your yard, too. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
14:42 to go in the third period. The Fayetteville Marksmen have the lead, courtesy of a goal from Bryce Farrell, assisted by Wyatt Noski off of a rare Travis Armstrong turnover in the neutral zone. And this was on the heels of the Marksmen squandering a 2-on-1 opportunity that was almost a 3-on-1. And making no mistake are the third liners to put the puck around of Austin Rodebush and in. Face-off will be to the glove side of Jason Polowski. Sherwood against McNair, and McNair wins it. McNair has shown a little bit of fire in his game tonight as a hard hit is delivered on Sam Storman at the far corner boards. McNair down the near side wing. He drives in. Well, button hook, wrap chance. Rodebush is there to seal on the far goal post and cover without incident. Austin Rodebush listed at 6'3" out of Toledo, Ohio, and that's where the size advantage comes in. But I think more importantly about Rodebush, unlike some other large goaltenders who are just playing percentages and trying to get in front of the puck, Rodebush moves well. And that was technically sound footwork to get to the far side goalpost. McNair wins another faceoff up to the point. Oliveri fires a slap shot wide of the far post. It's off the end wall, off the back of the net. And Tommy Picorney will try to dig it free for the Rail Yard Dogs. He runs into Alex Raino, who will shoot it to the far side corner where FX Girard awaits the puck. Sends it right back to Raino behind the net, but this one hops over his stick. Getting to it is C.J. Stubbs, who will have to play it behind the net one more time. This is Armstrong now. Gave the puck away again. Raino at the far face-off circle. He pulls the trigger. Great stop by Rodebush. Rebound still loose in front. McNair fire after the puck, but the rail yard Dogs escape toward the blue line, not out, and now finally skating it out to center is Tommy Picorney around his man to the near side face-off circle. Picorney on his backhand, centers the puck, nobody home for the pass. Bryce Martin steps in to club it into the far side corner. Sherwood overtaken there by Oliveri, and now Tanner Fraze will take the puck at the far side wing for the Marksman. He gives it away to Mac Jansen, who tried to steer it back down the far side boards. Fraze digging after the puck, kicks it ahead. Mccoy with a good stick lift, knocked the puck free, but Bryce Martin steps into a pass and moves it up for Ford. He pulls the trigger. Polowski got a blocker to it, and into the far side corner it goes. Jeff Jones was there for the rail yard Dogs, but lost the puck to Jared Kopp, and now it's Taylor McCloy to take the puck away. Product of Adrian College, McCloy chips it ahead, named the third team captain in Marksman history last week. Jansen will backhand to Matt O'Day as he drives down the near wing into rail yard Dog attacking ice. Vincenzo Renda is squished against the end wall, took an awkward fall. As getting into him was Nick Ford. Mark Dungan right in front of it says, let's keep going. Jarrett Kopp with a backdoor pass looking for Farrell, who will have a few words for Travis Armstrong, while Jarrett Kopp took a hard shoulder from Matt O'Day. Of course, none of this matters as the whistle was blown to call this play offside with 12:49 to go in the third period. Fans, don't forget the next time the Fayetteville Marksmen are at home, it's Operation Sellout on New Year's Eve with a special start time of 6 p.m. Every ticket in the building is just $10. Rinkside tickets are already sold out, with center ice tickets going quickly. Skate to marksmanhockey.com and click the Tickets tab to secure your Operation Sellout tickets today. Going to be a fun event, but the preclusion to that is the Fayetteville Marksmen coming right back here to Roanoke to do battle with the Rail Yard Dogs on December 30th. That'll be the next time out for the Marksmen, as they'll get a nice 6-day break while the rest of the league goes to work outside of Evansville and Quad City, delayed earlier this afternoon. Dylan Hill winds and fires his shot that deflected off of Armstrong, who was lurking in front and out. Bryce Farrell is the one to send it down the length of the ice with 12 minutes to go in this third period. Dylan Hill being told to hold the puck by C.J. Stubbs as the Rail Yard Dogs get reinforcements. Behind the net, Bryce Martin will sit with the puck, and now he'll be flushed from the foxhole. Pass to the far side wing. Dumped in by Matt O'Day. Polowski came out to play it. They put it off the far side goal post. Brant Sherwood missed a wide open net. He had an early holiday present and threw it right back to sender off the far side goal post. That's unbelievable. And now the Rail Yard Dogs are offside. Brant Sherwood had every member of this Roanoke crowd ready to explode with what would have been a game-tying goal, and he missed a wide-open net. Highlight that one. Jason Polowski came wandering to the back of the net to play the puck, and every now and then it'll hit a stanchion and bounce right back to the slot like it did just there. Polowski was dead to rights, and Sherwood couldn't finish it. Now Jansen will give to the far side corner. Nick Ford laid to Jeff Jones. Ford knocked off the puck by Vincenzo Renda. Has help though. Dylan Hill, high slot. His shot goes off of Taylor Best, and that'll deflect up and out of play as Best will register a blocked shot. Couldn't imagine that one felt good as he stomps his foot down a little bit deeper in his skate. Dylan Hill from Niagara Falls, the Canadian side of the Falls, had an opportunity there. He's played the large majority of his hockey career very close to home. He had 49 points with the Niagara Whalers a couple of seasons ago. Rolled toward the slot, Polowski and the butterfly. Shields the far side of the net, makes a save. Jansen sends to the far face-off circle. This is Jones, cuts to the middle looking for a lane. Getting the stick to the puck was Tanner Fraze, but couldn't get it out. Armstrong drive to the far corner. He'll backhand to the far side point where Dylan Hill hangs on to it. Makes a head fake on McCloy and plays behind the net for Jones. Steers one on goal. Polowski makes the save, comes out and melts the puck. It's good composure by Jason Polowski as Things are getting hot in his kitchen right in front of the Marksman goal crease. Made the save on the near post and then had the wherewithal to corral it with a goal stick and sweep it right under the catching glove to cover. Polowski from Omaha, Nebraska. Played his college hockey with the likes of Teddy Bluger at Minnesota State. And is holding up his resume as one of the better goaltenders in the SPHL so far this season. Looking for win number 13 on the year. Nenadal for the Rail Yard Dogs. Down the near side wing, off-angle shot, kicked loose by Polowski. As Wyatt Noski tried to skate it out to the safety of center. He cannot, but will get help from Alexi Girard. Gives to Bryce Farrell, who right now has the go-ahead goal. He toe drags, flutters one on net that's over top the crossbar. Kirkby knocks the puck back for Farrell. Tried to wrap it in front. Nenadal finds the puck, and away comes Roanoke. Josh Nenadal down the far side boards is stood up as he crosses into attacking ice. Wyatt Noski picks up the puck. He will pitchfork this almost scoreboard height all the way down where Dylan Hill will have to retrieve. A round of one-man pressure from FX Girard. Near side, CJ Stubbs collects a pass at the red line, dumps it in with Polowski out of his net to play it. Steers on the backhand to FX Girard, who has it at the far hash marks. Girard gives a pass to center. As Sam Storman has it. He'll drive ahead of the attacking red line and dump it in. Rodebush out of his net to play it. Gave the puck away. Pass to the slot from Girard is blocked by Dylan Hill. Now he'll find Raino. Top of the near circle. Back for Alexi Girard. Girard trading places up to the point. It bounces into the slot. McNair got his shot off, but it's blocked by Travis Armstrong. Jeff Jones finds C.J. Stubbs as the Rail Yard Dogs enter into attacking ice. Sherwood fires. Polowski says no with a blocker side leg pad. The Marksman clear out to center. McNair avoids a hit from Bryce Martin. Gains the red line and shoots the puck into the near side corner. It'll bounce behind of Rodebush where Dylan Hill will go to get it. He'll leave for Bryce Martin and get off on a line change. 8:35 to go in the third period. 2-1 Marksmen have the lead on a third period goal from Bryce Farrell. From behind the net, this is Bryce Martin, who will skate ahead of the red line. Flips it over top the crossbar into the far side corner. Vincenzo Renda will get it. Left for Jarrett Cupp, who turns the puck over. Chance for Roanoke. Behind the net, O'Day steers to the far corner. Gives a pass up to the top of the far circle. Here's a wrist shot in. Blocked down by bodies on the way through. Bryce Martin from the near point. His shot deflected wide by Nick Ford from midair. Jeff Jones onto the puck for Roanoke. Pirouettes twice. And now is met by Jarrett Cupp in the far side corner. Jones bounces a pass to Martin. It's over his stick, but Jansen holds the line. Jansen looking to the far goal post for Jones. That pass was snuffed out by Jarrett Cupp, who backhands into space. Taylor Best had a step on his man, but the rolling puck eludes his stick. Nick Ford now at the red line. Cuts to the center of the rink as he works his way into attacking ice. Ford lost the puck behind him as Best did a great job of back checking. Cupp gets around of his man. The Marksmen are back out to center. Cupp working around of Armstrong. Backhands it forward with the furthest man up ice being Bryce Farrell. Dumped in by Mac Jansen to the far hash marks. Harrison Harper unable to get the puck out there, so instead reverses course behind the net for Alexi Girard. He curls to Harrison Harper. Steps ahead of the red line, looking to clear it in. Cannot, as Nenadal takes the puck away. Gives to Dylan Hill, who will push back for the captain, Travis Armstrong. Near side, Josh Nenadal driving in ahead of the attacking blue line. He fires high over top the net. Line held at the far blue line by Travis Armstrong. Plays it below the goal line one more time. Dylan Hill will step in to try to hold the line with Kirkby all over him. Now Nenadal will help out. Steered into space. Harper works around of Brady Hepner, but Armstrong pinching is able to hold the line. Now Travis Armstrong, the defenseman, is the first man up the ice. Blew a tire behind the net, and the Marksmen are able to get it right back out to neutral ice. Could be a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Girard drops for Alexi Girard. He pulls the trigger. Big save. Rebound. Score! FX Girard crashing the net, makes it 3-1, and the Marksmen have breathing room with 6:30 to go in the third period. Alexi Girard is going to have an assist on FX's goal. It'll be his fourth of the season, and for Alexi Girard, his third helper. And the Marksmen continue to be the better team in the third period of this series as this goal comes 13:30 into the final frame of regulation. That may not be your run-of-the-mill highlight goal, but for Corey Melkert, that is gorgeous. Alexis Girard had a golden opportunity against Birmingham in Friday's 2-0 win to extend the lead for the Marksmen, and he blew the shot. And Corey Melkert asked him about it on the team bus ride back to the hotel, and Alexis Girard, in a thick French-Canadian accent, had nothing else to say but "I'm sorry, coach," which was met to uproarious laughter from the bus. Gets another chance here. He didn't miss on the shot. Austin Rodebush made a great save, but FX Girard, crashing the net, capitalizes on the rebound and makes it 3-1 Marksman with now under 6 minutes to go in this third period. If there's any good news for the Rail Yard Dogs, they are going to get back-to-back media timeouts coming up here very soon. Hard hit as Sherwood is rocked by Taylor Best, and Polowski will cover the loose change. Got to keep an eye on Brant Sherwood at the near side boards. 5:36 to go, third period. Marksman in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
.536 to go in the third period. There will be another media timeout coming up under 5 minutes. And every time this game slows, it's to the advantage of this Roanoke Rail Yard Dog group. Corey Melkert complimented his team's conditioning in the game earlier, or in his pregame interview earlier today. The Marksmen have used an explosive third period to take a 2-goal lead in this one. Armstrong puts it toward the net in front. Jones off the far side, goal posted in. Jeff Jones will claw back into this game for Roanoke, as this goal will come 14-29, and the Rail Yard Dogs are now just a goal down. Jeff Jones will have his 9th of the season, and he, along with Mac Jansen, have been the Achilles heel for this Marksman group. Taking advantage of that late media timeout, the Rail Yard Dogs are within one. A bouncing puck to the far side boards is headman to Nick Ford. Chips it ahead. He's got it right back. Ford to the back door. Great defense by the Marksman. Off the far side boards, Taylor Best gives it up ice. McCoy may have a step. Shovels a backhander over the crossbar. Headman one more time by Travis Armstrong, but it's too far for everybody as Vincenzo Renda is back behind Polowski to put this puck into open space. Jarrett Cupp will look up ice, letting the clock tick away as the Rail Yard Dogs seem to have no interest in chasing him. Cupp with a safe pass to Wyatt Noski on the near side boards. Hepner blew a tire. That allows Noski to get by. He drops for Kirkby, who fires over the crossbar on the blocker side of Rodebush. This will spring a chance the other way for Roanoke as Hepner dumps it in. Polowski will shovel to the near side corner where Alexis Girard tries to get it out. He's unable to. A rolling puck and a hard hit delivered the near hash marks. Knocks the puck free for Tyson Kirkby. He's held up by Bryce Martin, who will get off as Martin doesn't have a stick. O'Day wanted to send him a pass, but had to curl behind of Rodebush. 4 minutes to go in the third period. 3-2, the Marksmen have the lead. Travis Armstrong brings the puck ahead, lumbering up the ice. Armstrong to the far side boards. Centers the puck looking for Brant Sherwood off of his stick. This is a roller that Armstrong gets back and will play behind the net. Sherwood is there in the near side corner, trying to curl up to the point. Instead feeds it low for Nick DeVito. DeVito into the middle. Sherwood shot. Polowski watches into his chest and holds. 3:37 to go in the third period here from Roanoke. The Marksmen have a 1-goal lead. You do not want to go anywhere.
Hey, it's Goldie from Good Morning Fayetteville for St. Peter Pest Control. They've been doing my pest control services all summer, and it's been wonderful not to have to deal with ants or mosquitoes the last few months. All that money I saved in calamine lotion. Ray and Preston St. Peter show up, they spray outside, but they also do in-home pest control. So if you have roaches or, dare I say, rodents, they'll take care of them as well, because the last thing you need is unwanted visitors making a nest in your Christmas decorations up in the attic. Call St. Peter Pest Control. They send all your bugs and pests to see St. Peter.
These two teams never fail to disappoint. 3-2. As another entertaining rivalry is played out here in Roanoke. 3:37 to go in the third period. The Fayetteville Marksmen leading the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs 3-2. Face off in the Rail Yard Dog attacking end to the glove side of Jason Polowski. Won by Roanoke. As Jeff Jones will take it to the far side corner. Delivers a pass up to the far side point. Picorney shot off of his skate as Fraze blocked it, but we've got a penalty that's going to be called low against Vincenzo Renda. And the Marksmen are going to go a man down late in this third period. It's the first penalty that has been called since 1332 into the first period. Interference is the call on Renda. Penalty comes 16:36 into the third period. And the Marksmen, for the first time this hockey game, are on the Freddy's penalty kill. It's a penalty kill that was perfect last weekend. Here's Sherwood holding. He shoots, snared by Polowski. On the season, the Marksman kill operating at 86.1%. Roanoke power play matching the Marksman 19% on the season with not nearly as many opportunities. They've scored 12 on the man advantage this year. Face-off won by the Marksman. Pushed ahead. Mccoy around to Travis Armstrong will be the one man to chase the puck. He does a good job of it as Armstrong will corral it. Eventually gives a pass off the far side boards that Nick Ford has to come back and deliver to the blue line. Sherwood drops for Armstrong, who will skate it into attacking ice down the far side wing. Gives a pass to the point where Ford will square to Sherwood, top of the near circle. Gives into the slot, looking for Jansen, who settles the puck and backhands for Sherwood. Across to the center, Armstrong, slap pass for Jansen, cleared out by the Marksman only to the blue line. Sherwood, top of the near circle, gives to Jeff Jones, who has it. Trades places back behind the net. We'll find Ford in front, rolling puck, Jones in front again. Polowski says no. And the referee lost sight of it as the puck is actually squirted behind the net. 1 minute and 7 seconds to go in the Renda minor. 2:30 to go in the third period. 3-2, the Marksmen lead. Bryce Farrell and FX Girard scoring in the third period for Fayetteville. Jeff Jones brought the Dogs within one just a handful of moments ago. 14:29 into the third period. Roanoke on the man advantage. The face-off will be to the blocker side of Jason Polowski. Dogs win it, up to the point. Armstrong will push to the far side boards for Nick Ford. Back behind the net, Jeff Jones can't catch up to the puck. Oliveri takes it, he'll clear to the blue line. Armstrong holds the line. Lost the tire, but keeps the puck. Sends it out to the far wing Ford. Now Sherwood, top of the near circle. He fires in and out of the glove of Polowski. Cleared out by Don Oliveri. Good defensive play for the Marksman. Now just 40 seconds to go in the Renda minor. He's standing up in the penalty box already, with still plenty of time left before he comes down on the ice. South of 2 minutes to go in this third period. Marksman hanging on to a 3-2 lead as the crowd encourages the Rail Yard Dogs to bring it up ice, and they do. This is Nick DeVito. Backhands to the near sideboard. C.J. Stubbs sends a pass that goes off of Sam Storman, who has been a solid defenseman all night for the Marksmen. Tanner Fraze coming to help dig the puck out. Empty net as Rodebush goes to the bench. Bryce Martin to the near face-off circle. DeVito look to the far circle. Now Stubbs will give it out there. Held by Jansen. They shoot. They score! Brady Hepner ties the game! Jason Polowski stunned in the goal crease as the Rail Yard Dogs come back and tie it with 89 seconds to go in the third. Hepner with his second of the hockey game lifted it under the bar. And a power play marker for the Rail Yard Dogs will even this contest 3-3. What a hockey game. Taylor Mccoy will drop it back for the Marksman defense as it's hustle time for both of these two teams. To the near boards, McNair will shoot it in. Rodebush fumbles with it for a moment. Corrals to Hepner, who will have it on the far side wing. He'll send it up off the glass there, watched by Vela, who has to cross back into neutral ice to grab the puck, and he does, settling it. 1 minute remaining in this hockey game. Turned over in front. Forward looks to the slot. McNair knocked the pass away. Nearly a catastrophe for the Marksmen. Far side corner boards now. Vela is pinned by Oliveri. McCloy comes away with the puck and will steer it to the near side wing for McNair. Gains the red line and dumps it in. Armstrong will go back to receive with 40 seconds to go in the third period. Travis Armstrong hanging on to the puck for Roanoke. Matt McNair lurking right in front of Austin Rodebush. McNair called off, getting off for a change. Now Armstrong backhands it into attacking ice. Renda has a look over his shoulder. Steers around Mac Jansen to Tanner Fraze on the near side wing. 20 seconds remaining in regulation. Fraze working up ice, sends it off the near sideboards. Dumped in by Wyatt Noski. Rodebush out of his net to play it. 10 seconds remaining. Travis Armstrong is going to look up ice here. Maybe one more rush for the Rail Yard Dogs. Armstrong going to try to do it himself. Reaching out and blocking the passing lane was Taylor Best. He takes a look at the clock as the puck rolls below the Marksman goal line. We are heading to overtime here on this 23rd of December. So for the second time in as many meetings, the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs and the Fayetteville Marksmen will head to overtime. This season, the Marksmen are 1-0 in the extra session. They are 1-0 in the shootout. For the Rail Yard Dogs, the extra session has not been so kind. They are 0 for 2 in overtime and 0 for 3 in shootouts this year. As we put this game on reset for you, it starts in the first period with Tanner Fraze scoring his 6th of the season, 16:55 into the period from Taylor Best and Taylor McCloy on the power play. Fraze has been very, very good on the man advantage for the Marksmen since returning from the IR. But in the second period, Brady Hepner scores his first of 2 on the evening from Jeff Jones and Travis Armstrong to tie the game. The Marksmen had the advantage in the third period, as early on it's Bryce Farrell capitalizing on an odd man rush pass from Wyatt Noski. FX Girard would score on a rebound from an Alexi Girard shot at 13:30 into the third period. But the 2-goal advantage was not enough for the Marksmen. Jeff Jones puts it around of Jason Polowski right in front of the goal mouth to make it 3-2. And then 18:29 into the period, Brady Hepner scores his second, tucking it just below the crossbar on Jason Polowski. Both teams have secured a standings point in the hockey game. One more up for grabs as away we go in overtime. Armstrong will drop it back as Brant Sherwood will be the one to skate it ahead. Sherwood holds between the face-off circles and now will back off to the blue line. Brant Sherwood is going to drift all the way back, and he's going to hang on to the puck before giving it back to Travis Armstrong. As the Fayetteville Marksmen have no other choice but to just corral this puck. Backdoor Armstrong! Polowski makes the save. A great job by the Marksman netminder to keep the puck out there as he watches along closely. The Rail Yard Dogs are going to drift all the way back into their own zone. Skated ahead here by Mac Jansen. Jansen will drop it back. It's turned over. Oliveri has a chance and may have a step. O'Day follows him closely and takes the puck away, but Oliveri still battling after it. Backhanded forward for Mac Jansen. Could be a 2-on-1. He's got Jones going with him. Here's the shot. Polowski says no. Rebound. Polowski's got it again. And now the Marksmen have it. 2-on-1 the other way. Best and Oliveri. Best holding. Toe drags. Has the trailer. McNair lost the puck. And the backhand pass is cleared. Polowski out of his net to play it. He's got Oliveri there. Dropped it back for McNair, who ties up his man. Don Oliveri has the puck, sends it to the bench side boards. The Marksmen are onside. This is Fraze, gives to Oliveri, game on his stick. Ronabush says no. The rebound, Austin Ronabush. How did he keep it out? He had help from Brady Hepner behind him. Cleared all the way down. This is going to be icing. So we get a pause with 3:17 to go in the overtime period. Fantastic stuff. Cannot script any better drama in this hockey game. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Ronabush. FX Girard will take it. Brady Hepner is trying to call timeout. He cannot. Wins the face-off nonetheless. Behind the net, Matt O'Day will be the one to take the puck for the rail yard Dogs. He'll give it back for Hepner. Brady Hepner will look up ice. Nick Ford will be the one to circle behind to grab the puck. He lost an edge. Tanner Fraze comes to grab the puck for the Marksman. He'll push it back as Jarrett Cupp will be the one to skate it ahead. Cupp on the backhand has Girard, but he didn't have a shooting lane, and now he loses an edge. 3-on-2 the other way for the rail yard Dogs. To the near side boards, this is Ford, drops Martin, fires, Polowski snares it! Jason Polowski with a huge stop with 2:38 to go in the overtime period. We'll keep going. Fans are energized. And both benches looking for just that added extra push in the extra frame. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Jason Polowski. The Marksman will grab it in the near side corner. A double team, knocked it free, but Taylor Mccoy is the first to it. Mccoy spins out of pressure. Will have to play it behind his net. The Marksman will skate it out. This is Vincenzo Renda carrying the puck. Renda will drop for Taylor Best as the Marksmen enter the attacking zone onside. Best tried to sidestep around Armstrong, who never gave him the room. DeVito will be the one to come away with it as Best gets tied up with Armstrong. 2-on-2 with Armstrong as the trailer. They find him at the blue line. Back for DeVito. Backdoor pass. They score, and it's over. The first overtime win of the season for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs comes on the back of a comeback victory as they defeat the Fayetteville Marksmen 4-3. Time of the goal will be 2:59 into the overtime period. We'll give you the scoreline during Marksman postgame. The final of this one, the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs 4 and the Fayetteville Marksmen 3. We'll be right back to put this game on reset after these messages.
Look at our yard. So many anthills everywhere. Did you know that a single ant can live to be 29 years old?
Really? Well, what about a married one?
Seriously?
But really, we need to fix the yard.
St. Peter Pest Control handles all your mosquitoes, ants, spiders, cockroaches, and even rodents. St. Peter Pest Control provides full home pest protection and consistent treatment of ants and mosquitoes in your yard, too. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads. Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads. Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksmen season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Well, for the first time this season, the Fayetteville Marksmen fall in the extra period. The final score of tonight's contest, the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs 4, the Fayetteville Marksmen 3 in overtime. This was an unbelievable hockey game, and for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, this has been the mountain they've been trying to climb, to find a way to beat the Fayetteville Marksmen here at home. They do so in highly dramatic fashion, but this is one for the Marksmen that they're going to feel like slipped right through their fingers, and quite honestly, that's because it very much did. 3 stars of tonight's game are brought to you by Bubba's 33. You can visit them in the Westwood Shopping Center. Good food, good times, Bubba's 33. 3rd star of the game is Jeff Jones, who had the goal that really sparked the comeback when the Rail Yard Dogs were down. Travis Armstrong with 3 assists on the hockey game is the 2nd star of tonight's game, and the 1st star with a pair of goals, including the game tire, is Brady Hepner. Honorable mention to C.J. Stubbs, who has the game winner from Nick DeVito and Travis Armstrong. As we put this game on reset for you, Tanner Fraze opens the scoring on a 5-on-3 man advantage, 16:55 into the first period. Fraze has now scored 4 goals over the past 4 games for the Fayetteville Marksmen. He's been a huge asset since returning from the injured reserve list. His goal is assisted by Taylor Best, who's making his first appearance since coming back from various and sundry illnesses. He had missed the last 6 games for the Marksmen. Brady Hepner scores 11:03 into the second period from Jeff Jones and Travis Armstrong, and Hepner's goal came to end a streak of well over 7 minutes of continuous hockey without a whistle. And his goal was monumental for the Rail Yard Dogs as they're able to take advantage of that extended time. Caught the Marksmen on a bad change, backdoor pass. They make no mistake in converting it. In the third period, Bryce Farrell scores to make it a 2-1 hockey game. Then FX Girard follows it up to make it 3-1. There were 6 minutes and 30 seconds left, and the Fayetteville Marksmen had a 2-goal lead. Then Jeff Jones finds a way to trickle one by Jason Polowski on a pass in front off the near side goal post and in. That made it 3-2. And then one of those penalties that you would never think was going to be called, because there hadn't been a penalty called all game since early on in the first period, but Vincenzo Renda is whistled for interference right in front of the goal crease. The Rail Yard Dogs pull Austin Rodebush. Brady Hepner gets a pass on the near post, elevates it over Jason Polowski to tie the game 3-3. And despite the fact that Fayetteville had a couple of opportunities in the overtime period, Jason Polowski gets tied up on a backdoor pass from Nick DeVito to C.J. Stubbs, who initially lost a tire but would not be denied as he's able to slide it between Polowski and the far side goal post, and the Rail Yard Dogs will take the bonus point out of this one. The Fayetteville Marksmen will fall to 14-6-1 on the season. They have 29 standings points and are 1 off, tying Knoxville for third place in the SPHL. Meanwhile, Roanoke will add 2 standings points to their resume. They will hop over Evansville and Peoria and will be tied with Pensacola for 5th in the SPHL after the overtime win. That'll do it for us here from Berglund Center. The final score one more time. In overtime, the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs 4 and the Fayetteville Marksmen 3. We hope you enjoyed this one as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. And from all of us with the Fayetteville Marksmen organization, we hope you enjoy your time off with your friends and family and those you hold dear, and very much enjoy the holiday season. Our next broadcast will be from right back here in this building, Berglund Center, on December 30th, as the Fayetteville Marksmen will look for a little bit of retribution against the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. Until then, I'm Drew Blevins. Good night.